What up, what up, what up? It's French Dose. And we in the lab. A lot of things goes down in the lab. Like building a constitution. And this is just, you know what I mean, just for fun. That's all. But it's also something that we need to take serious. Now, earlier today, my live was jumping because it was about negativity. So I hope tonight that we can all come together and we can build, you know what I mean, and bring and even the germs, you guys are invited too. Ty Dye, salute, salute. Tito Miami and Snuggin, salute. I'll wait for y'all to come back in, but salute. Overstander, what up, salute. And I just hope, you know, that we defresh, salute. I just hope that we can all come together and build. And if you germs, you know, you guys can do the germ things that y'all do, but maybe y'all could be a part of this as well. Tammy, what's up, mama? Salute, salute. There is one thing I want to add, though. All right, I'm gonna wait for everybody to come in here because it was kind of funny, man. I was on Instagram. I was on the DMs. I was busting it up with Sage McKenzie, and I was busting it up with Keith Jones. And me and Keith Jones, you know what I mean, we was talking about some shit, and I said some funny shit, man. I'm gonna wait for everybody to get in here, though. Omar, yo, my nigga Omeezy, what's good, bro? Salute, salute. North Cut, what up, brother? Salute, salute. What's good with everybody? Let's get it started, man. Wait for them numbers to go up. Now that I'm at it, I didn't get a chance to check my email again. Let me see if anything is different, man. It's probably gonna take a couple of days, man, for them to, you know, figure out if they're gonna give me my channel back. But just out of curiosity, let me see if I got an email. No, not yet. It's all good, man. Hopefully it's going to happen, y'all. Let's pray, man. Let's pray and hope that that's going to happen, man. We're going to try and see if it's going to happen. Facts, D Fresh. We come together for the bullshit. So let's come together for the positivity, for real. I'm just, yeah, my nigga Omeezy, germ free. That's my brother right there, man. That's my brother from another, man. Him and his brothers, they my brothers from another too, man. That's like family right there, man. I love y'all, man, for real, man. I still support. Niggas that still show support, man. You know what I mean? That's love right there. Because they know if I make it big on here, any nigga that's around me, they made it big too. Just imagine if I made it big on here one day, they made it too, man. We all made it. Even the people that's in my everybody, bro. Everybody that's been my day one, even people that's from YouTube that I don't even know. Y'all made it too, man, for real. That's the kind of love I show. I hope that I can make it. You know what I mean? That big. To all my day ones, all of my wrenches right now, what? I would definitely show love, man. For real. That's what a real nigga does. You feel me? That's how you're supposed to do, though. You're not supposed to be like most of these D Trump, salute, salute. You're not supposed to despise. He said, when are you getting that Spotify? Man, look, man. I ain't doing no music. That would be nice though. That would definitely be nice, man. Who knows, man? I'm getting all this attention. You know what I mean? And it's been a year now, I think. I think I'm at a year because it was at like, yeah, I was at 11 months. So now we're in December because I think that I restarted it again and it was like in December, the same month as Christmas when I started. So I've been doing YouTube for a whole year now. Aware Rabbit, salute, salute. I've been doing YouTube for a whole year now. And I got all this attention already. You know what I mean? So just imagine like 3 or 4 years from now. You know what I mean? Like it could happen, man. It's not impossible. All right, so I'll start it off now, man. This is pretty funny, and I actually found it. So TJ Cody, salute. So I was talking to Keith Jones, right? And he was telling me about Cavalli and DQ, right? So I was like, Cavalli ain't just a germ. He's a demon germ, right? So I was like, hold up. You know what? What if I could look up a demon germ on Google and they actually got a demon germ, right? And yo, they had all these demon germs in the fucking thing. I lied to you or not, bro. I put it in the search engine and I put demon germ, yo. This shit is crazy. I'm about to show y'all the pictures. We're gonna wait for everybody to get up in the room. And then we're gonna and then we'll get to the content. But for right now, y'all gotta see these pictures, bro. This shit was crazy. So from now on, we're gonna call Cavalli Kid the demon germ. You got your regular germs, but Cavalli Kid, he takes the cake when it comes to the germs. He a demon germ. Now look at these pictures, bro. I was crying. I was laughing so hard I ain't gonna be able to laugh no more, bro. There were so many pictures too. Look at this shit. The first one is crazy though. BX Mel, salute. Look at this shit, bro. And it says demon germ at the bottom. You can't read it, but it's an actual demon germ, bro. That's one of them, right? They got some other crazy shit though. Now look. Demon germs, bro. This is Cavalli Kid, bro. That shit is crazy. Yo, Northcutt, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. He's so desperate to find his spot in life. You can tell, bro. I had somebody leave a comment in the live earlier saying that I swear I'm a celebrity already. How the fuck do I act like that? I never act like I'm so big and bigger than everybody, and I don't act like that. I just act like me. That's what Cavalli Kid acts like. And fucking Carlos gave me, and salute to Carlos for that though, but Carlos gave me receipts. And Cavalli Kid literally told him and DQ still fucks with him, right? But told him and DQ that he's going to Hollywood, that he's doing this because he's trying to get to Hollywood and he might be too big for them. And he really meant that shit. Like, nigga, you're not going nowhere. How are you going somewhere? You got 900 subscribers and you can't get nobody in your chat? That means that all of those subscribers are bots. You made those emails, nigga. And the little bit of friends that you got did the same to help your channel. I actually have people subscribing to me. My numbers go up every day. You don't got that, Cavalli Kid, but Cavalli Kid, you got this. You got this right here, right? You got these. This is you. This is your future. That's your future right there, Cavalli Kid. Your future is to get a germ face on shirts. People are gonna let the world know. That's why people would buy these shirts, right? That's why I want the supporters or anybody to buy the merch from me. When I put his face on a shirt, it's gonna be around germs. It's gonna be a disrespectful shirt. We're gonna disrespect Cavalli Kid's face. And people are gonna know that Keneal Franklin is a germ. You're a germ. You got pictures of my beautiful grandmother and my beautiful daughter. that you stole from my Facebook. The only thing that you're showing is that my family is gorgeous and your family ain't shit. Y'all look like germs. You look like you look like nasty germ, worm, nasty mold, all types of fucking anything that is diseased, infested. You look disgusting. You look like HIV, nigga. You look nasty. You don't look like, and look at your baby mother. Look at your baby mother. You expose my baby mom. You put all the smiley faces there. The only thing you expose is that French toast got a baby mom that look cute, right? But when we found your baby mother, what happened when we found your baby mom? Ah! And the sad thing is, the kids of your mother, right? The kids of your mother, you denied that that was your baby mom, right? But then you kept it 100 after that day, and you had no other choice but to keep it real. And you told the people, yeah, that was me, but the charges never stuck. Well, holy shit. If that was you, that means that that was your baby mother. And you denied your baby mom. Who would do that? First of all, you live in Florida. Diamond salute. What's up, mama? First of all, you live in Florida. You live in Honda. Yo, she definitely is Honda, yo. But first of all, you live in Florida. There's so many beautiful women out there. And a lot of those beautiful women like ugly niggas that got money. Hear me out, y'all. Get that money, salute. Hear me out, y'all. Because Cavalli Kid is an ugly nigga, right? But he claims he has all this money, right? He claims that that car that he drives belongs to him. Well, how come you don't have those beautiful women out there? It's a lot of them, and they like ugly dudes like you. These are facts. I see it all the time. There is a lot of beautiful women out there that fuck with ugly niggas that got money. So why don't you have any of those beautiful women? Because the last time when you was live, when YND was my stepson, you know, when he was on the team and he was my stepson, right? We exposed the fact that you was dancing in the garage with a man, right? And I don't know if YND, but I think YND was there for that, but I know that Queen Brim was there for that too. So maybe that they was cool and all that. But these are just facts, man. Dose and BX Mel go together. Pay attention. Okay, we're going to say that again. Dose and BX Mel go together. Pay attention. All right, so are you going to elaborate? Or that's all you got? Do you have anything better to say? Or like, if you're going to be a troll 100%. Be a germ. Why do y'all come in here and say the dumbest shit? Like, y'all, that's how you know that y'all really love my channel. Y'all done germed yourself out. J World salute. Y'all done germed yourself out. Because first of all, I'm too solid. Ralph Collin, you ready to get up on the panel? Ralph Collin, guess what? I got Queen's Flip. He's getting ready to try to give me my channel back. And the only reason why I lost my channel is because of weak people like you. Only from weak people. And the numbers keep on going up. And you're watching, right? You're watching, Ralph Collin. Ralph Collin also is a person that likes to be in Grizzly Mullah's chat, right? He likes to be in a 5/5 chat. He used to be a supporter over here. Ralph Collin used to have his mouth wide open. Wide open. for a penis to go inside. But look, let's see if he hits the link. You gonna hit the link, Ralph Collin, or are you scared? Are you scared to let the people see that you look like a bitch, nigga? Are you scared to let the people see that you probably look like a drug addict? You probably ain't got you probably some fat, sloppy nigga, you know what I mean, that ain't got no swag, just mad because I look like a nigga that get bitches. Like I go outside, I got the women around me, I'm fly, I got a social life. You mad, right? That's why you hide yourself behind the keyboard. So you don't want to look. He's not even saying nothing. He's scared. He knows he'll get destroyed up here. He's still watching. He watches all the time. He's been watching me ever since my old channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? These people are weird. If you really felt that way, you wouldn't be over here. Exactly, you're overstanding. We got the vaccines on deck, but he's pussy. He's pussy. He'll never hit that. I do it all the time. And every time when somebody comes up here, I shit on them. Literally. Look at what I just did. Look at what I just did to Doc Simony and to Raptimus King. Look at what I did. They're scared to come up here. They know what's going to happen. Keisha King said salute. They know exactly what's going to happen. They terrified. They terrified. But look, we almost got everybody up in here. I'm waiting for Sage, and I'm waiting for Toby, and hopefully Sandman to get through here, and then we'll be able to get started. So keep Keisha and J World, just try to stick around. We're gonna wait for everybody. Keisha, do you still want to come up? I hope you do, Keisha, man. I think that you'll do good with this. All right, we got somebody here. Oh man, Cavalli Kid, look at him. Everybody, look at the demon germ. Look at the demon germ, y'all.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick, faggot. Germ, suck my dick, cocksucker.
Germ, y'all. Yo, why did you deny your baby mom? He's mad. Why did you deny your baby mom? Come on, Cavalli Kid. Are you scared to stay up here? Or do you know what's about to happen to you? Did you see what I did to your boy Doc Simony? He called. You know how many times he called you a nigga when you didn't look at him? When he wasn't around you and you guys weren't talking to each other? Do you know how many times he called you a nigga? Huh? What about this? What about this? I got proof. Your Isaac Tamu. I think I've seen your name before, but salute. Now look. Now watch this, y'all. Remember when I said that Cavalli Kid was supporting a racist only because he was banging on me? And watch what this white boy said. This is JB Gunner. Listen to everything that this white dude said. This is how I prove that JB Gunner is a racist, and JB Gunner has black people that support him that are stupid, that ain't shit, that are pieces of shit like Cavalli Kid. Cavalli Kid ain't shit. He ain't nothing but a stain. Hey, yo, Organized Dementia, if you want to come up here for the whatchamacallit, yeah, Cancer Kid, facts. If you want to come up here for the bill with the Constitution, you can too, bro. I'm just waiting for everybody to come in here, and then you can come up. If you guys want to come, you guys can come up now. But I'm just waiting for everybody to come up here, and then we're going to get everything started. But I want y'all to hear this video by JB Gunner. He's talking about Cavalli Kid. JB Gunner would never come on my channel and debate me. He will always be scared. After I killed him on the Shangy show, he'll never debate me up here. As soon as I went to his show, he had me on mute the whole time. He had me on mute because he knew I would annihilate him up here. And I always would let him talk. I always give the people a chance to talk. Just like what I did with Doc Simony, right? But they try to throw that in your face because I do like to talk. You know what I mean? Because I got a lot to say that are facts. And I know that y'all people coming with bullshit. That's what most of y'all do on here. It's come with bullshit. I'm sorry that I want to be truthful. You know what I mean? I can't be a nigga that lies. I just don't like doing it. There's not one time I lied to anybody on here. There's not one time I lied about anything on here. Not one time. Other than, you know what I mean, coming at a germ or something. All right, here we go. Who's this? It's Cavalli Kid back. He's back. He's back. Why did you lie about your baby mom? Oh, you wanted to leave? Why are you leaving? Why did you lie about your baby mother? Look at him, the bitch nigga. Why did you lie about your baby mom, Cavalli Kid? Look. All right, Cavalli Kid, you stay right there since you want to keep on leaving, right? I'm gonna play what JB Gunner said to you. You ready? You ready? You ready? You were supporting a racist. You remember that? Okay. I'm sure you do. You remember. You remember, right? If you don't, I'm gonna remind you. We're gonna remind you, all right? Just gotta find the shit. He's got like 50 channels because he ain't shit. And he ain't got nothing going on. JB Gunner really ain't got shit going on. Hold on, let me try to find this video. I just seen the shit. Man, what the fuck? Where is this video at? Hold on, let me just put, all right, let me put Cavalli Kid, then it should pop up. All right, here we go. All right, so let's remind you.
Videos like this that I hate to make. The gentleman you see over my shoulder.
You mad right now. You mad right now.
Why am I mad? You were supporting a racist.
JB Gunner from the Gun Squad, the hypocrite and a racist. Now keep in mind.
Hold on, that was too low, yo.
That nigga tight right now.
Why am I mad? You denied your baby mother. I'm not mad. I'm jailing on you. Look at the chat. What they saying about you? Yo, that's like you can't talk to somebody like him. He denied his baby mother. Like you can't talk to somebody like him. He denied his own baby mother. You know what I mean? But listen to this, y'all. All right, this chat is too low. You guys got to go watch it. All right. When you guys get the chance, go look at it's JB Gunner TV, right? And the title is called My Response to Small YouTuber Cavalli Kid. I'm gonna tell you, top villain, salute. I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. JC6, salute. I'm gonna tell y'all what he said to the demon germ. He said that Cavalli Kid used to support him. He said that Cavalli Kid used to be in his chat, but then all of a sudden Cavalli Kid came at me about being a racist. And this is the reason why I feel the way I feel about black people, because you know they have 75% IQ. And the way that he said it, he sounded like a retard himself. When you hear him talk, you can barely understand the words that come out of his mouth because he's Southern in country. And not only that, because he has no teeth. I have Southern country people that's in my chat that knows how to talk proper. You know what I mean? Northcutt, right? Diamond, right? They're both from Texas and sound way better than him. These are just facts. And Diamond is black. And Diamond is a lot smarter than JB Gunner. But he wants to say that black people have the IQ of 75. Last time he said 35, but now he said 75. But Cavalli Kid supported him. Why? The only reason why he supported him is because he was coming at me. I've been telling him he was a racist. You've been seeing his videos calling people niggas. You knew that Doximity was a supporter of him. You allowed Doximity on your panel. And that's why he got on here, Rose Gold. And that's the only reason why Cavalli Kid was laughing, because he know I just shitted on him. He knows I just exposed him for looking like a dickhead. Like, there's nothing you say about me that are facts. He heard me say, second of all, he's watching me. That's why he came up here, right? Because I spoke about him. I called him a demon germ. I made fun of his fat baby mother. He can't get a girl that looks good. He can only mess with fat, demon face sumo wrestlers. Why am I mad? You exposed the fact that my baby mom looked good and I have a beautiful daughter. We exposed that your baby mother is the size of a whale. I just called you a demon germ, but I'm mad. I don't get that. He had to laugh it off. He had no other choice but to laugh it off. Look, the demon face is still in the chat, yo. Hey, yo, Cavalli, when are you going to get a shape up, bro? Are you going, nah, bro, that looks terrible. It looks terrible. You look like you got stabbed in your face with a pen like 20 times, bro. You know you look disgusting, right? Look at your mouth. Do you hit the glass dick? You look like you hit the glass dick. Bro, look at your teeth. They're yellow as shit. Look how yellow those teeth are. Why are you showing me your mouth in the first place? Why do you want to? You are looking at a man, and you want your mouth all the way open? What's wrong with you? Are you a walking pause? Are you a walking pause? Yes, you're a walking pause, right? Now look, I know that you're going to enjoy the show. I know you love watching me all the time. I'm sorry that you was live with you had my daughter and my grandmother on your live, right? And you went live, right? And there was nobody in the chat. No, you was talking to nobody, right? I listened for like 2 seconds. You was talking about a skateboard or some nut shit, and then I came back after that. Chat still dead, right? The whole entire time. You had one person comment, a troll, right? How does that make you feel, Cavalli Kid? Put a 1 up if you felt good about it. Put a 2 up if you felt bad about it. Cavalli Kid, no, he want to laugh. This nigga love my channel, bro. You love my shit, nigga. Just admit it, bro. I want to hear you admit it, Cavalli Kid. You love my channel. You love my shit, nigga. But look, I got to get rid of you, bro, because I can't deal with you right now. You got to go. You got to get up out of here. Catch you on the flip side, homie. All right. So look, J World and everybody else, I'm gonna hit up Sage and let them know that we live. But whoever wants to come up here and they want to build off of the Constitution, and we gonna talk a little bit of hip hop trivia. Hit the link because we ready to go. We ready to get it popping real fast here. Let me try to get this started. All right. All right. So Keisha, J World, I think you guys are the only one that's in the chat. Anybody else that is interested in just talking to you know what I mean? We're gonna talk some hip hop talk. We're gonna talk some, some Constitution talk. You feel me? We're gonna participate in something that's positive. You know what I mean? It don't always gotta be about drama. A part of me wishes that I can do something to stop all the beef. With Grizzly Moolah, with 5/5, with Jay Quill, with the dude Real G's TV, you know what I mean? With Sexy Lady D and the certain people she's beefing with, you know what I mean? With a lot, with me and Capone and like all of us, man. I wish that this wasn't happening. Because at one time, this whole sector, what I got together, we was all peaceful. We was all rocking with each other. You know what I mean? And we all had one common goal. And that was to expose Hassan Campbell and a lot of these big channels for being frauds. Hey, yo, Ryder Prophet, salute. I didn't see you, Ryder Prophet. What's up, bro? And 702 Smooth, salute. But, you know, it is what it is, man. This is happening. You know what I mean? There was fake fraud niggas like Grizzly Moolah and 5/5. You know what I mean? And there's moles in the sector. There's a lot of moles that are in the sector, man. A lot of them. There's a lot of them, and I just exposed that earlier, man. Cavalli Kid was even a mole, man. And Cavalli Kid been germing around this whole motherfucker. Yeah, yo, Northcut, I bet you he do, bro. I bet you he do. Yeah, I put yo J World. I put him up here twice, and then he went down. I was gonna try to like get on him and be like, hey yo, but you'll never get nothing real out of him because he knows I got him. You know what I mean? He knows I got him backed in that corner. Hey, I was going to ask him, why did you deny your baby mother? You know what I mean? And he has to tell the truth, or he's just going to laugh and just talk shit. You know what I mean? Because he don't want to tell the truth because he knows he did it. He knows he did that. You denied your baby mother. Those kids in the picture look exactly like those kids that we seen with you. Not only that, but you was in the picture with her, nigga, with a regular haircut that looks exactly like you, but you trying to front like that's not you because you got dreads now. Nigga, do you think we stupid? Nigga, that's you. And also, we found out that you like little girls. You like little girls, but you small time, no. Oh, but trust me, when I go in on talking about pedophiles, Cavalli Kid's name will get mentioned every time. Every time. You want to be a part of the YouTube streets? I'm going to mention you every time about wanting to touch little girls. You like touching little kids. And that's going to make me beat the fuck out of you even more because you got my daughter on your fucking panel, nigga. You got my daughter's pictures on your panel. So if I ever do come across you, I'm going to beat the dog shit out of you even more, nigga. I'm going to beat the dog shit out of you even more. But look, everybody, yo, J World, Keisha, y'all ready to come up here? I'm gonna hit what's the name up right now. Let me DM him right now, man. We gonna get into the Constitution, man. We gonna get into positivity, man. We're not gonna let these germs mess it up for us, bro. J World, facts, bro. Facts. All right, let me DM Sage real fast, see what's up. We have 40 people in here. All right, so let me talk a little bit more. All right, I got you, J World. Just let me know when you're ready. Keisha, if you still in here, let me know if you want to come up. Know what I mean? Just let me know when y'all ready. Take your time. And then I'll drop the link again if it's not there. So the whole point behind this, it's not just about positivity. It's about setting an example. All through YouTube, you see more negativity than anything. All through YouTube, you see a lot of these channels that are talking about what's going on in the world today. And that's a good thing that is happening in a certain extent, right? And it all depends on the people that are talking about it. It all depends on the people that are talking about it, yo. Because a lot of these people up here are frauds and they're misleading the community. I just saw a video by somebody. I keep on forgetting his name, but I subscribe to him. You know, I don't think he subscribed to me. I'm not sure. I don't even know if he really acknowledged me yet because I just commented on his page like 2 days ago. You know what I mean? I don't even know if he said anything back. But you know, I just seen another video by him, and he was exposing how Tommy hates black women. And this is what Tommy Sotomayor said, and he said it more than once. Tommy Sotomayor said that he can't stand black women and he can't stand having sex with black women because they have a smell. He said that they smell up the room with a stinky smell. All right. Now, there was plenty of black women that I had sex with that did not smell, and they didn't stink at all. It actually smelled pretty fresh. And there is some black girls out there that had some stinky tutus, right? Now, white women. I had white women that smelled fresh, that smelled normal. Hey, yo, Steve Ross, salute. They smell fresh and they smell normal. And I had some white girls that had a musty smell to them. How come you're saying that, and this is just like with Hassan Campbell, the same thing. Like, and I don't understand this. Like, what is this about? Like, you just want to bang on black women? Now look with Hassan Campbell, right? Hassan Campbell says that black women are the only chicks, they're the only women that shake their ass on the internet and always want to twerk on the internet. It's only black women. No, there's plenty of white women that twerk. There's more white women in the porn industry than black women, right? That's one thing. There's white women that are twerking, and there's Latino women that are twerking and showing their ass on the camera, on the internet. It's not only black women. So when you as black men do that, you make the black community look worse than what it is. Granted, that's what's happening. Yeah, there's black women that's making them look bad. There's black people out there that's killing each other. Yes, this is happening. But it happens in the white community too. It happens over there as well. And you can't say it doesn't happen more. It happens the same. It definitely happens the same. There's no statistics with it. It's happening. It's not about statistics or none of that. It's happening. But what makes it look bad is the fact that you're black men that are only exposing black women and not white women too, or not Latino women either. Shit, you even got some Chinese bitches now with some fat booties that's up there twerking. These are facts. Treetop Tall, salute. These are facts, and that's foul. That's foul. People in the chat, what do y'all think about this? What do you think when it comes to black women and when it comes to white? I got you, Keisha. Just let me know. I will be up later. Can't come up at this moment in the chat, though. That's cool, Keisha. Just let me know when you come up. It's cool. But Keisha, look, let me ask you this, Keisha. When it comes to that, right? What do you think when it comes to women? Is it only black women that's twerking? Do you think that way? Or do you think that it's all women? Because you black and white. You know what I mean? So what do you think about that when you hear black men say that they only want to expose black women for twerk? And they make it seem like it's only black women that's doing that, and all these other cultural women that aren't black, that are white, Puerto Rican, or whatever, they're not doing it. It's only black women. Like, how do y'all think about that? Like, what, like, isn't that nonsense? Don't y'all think that's nonsense? That's crazy. And I think that that's what needs to be exposed. And the fucked up thing about it is that black women support Tommy Sotomayor or Sotomayor, or however you say his name. So what's wrong with these black women? They heard the man say it, and they support him. Just like with J.B. Gunner. Same thing. How is it that he has black people that support him, and he uses the word nigga? Exactly, BX Mel. Everyone is twerking. When white women do it, it's just them being sexy. When it's a woman of color, she being a slut. That's a fact. I don't get why that's happening. Fact, yo, Keisha King said facts. Well, I'm both races, and I think all women twerk. That's a fact. You can't just expose one race for doing that when that's a thing that all women do. All women do that. So how can you as a black man get on the panel and just expose black women and make it seem like all these other women ain't doing that? The truth, salute. You're the reason why the black community is looking bad when it comes to content. Because you see, this is just YouTube. This ain't the real world. But YouTube affects the real world. Because it's just a fact that social medias, all these social medias, all these platforms are big when it comes to people that take it outside. Everybody's locked in, and they take everything that they watch for what it is, and a lot of people apply it, whether it be in negative or positive. So the people's content, right, that they bring, if it's negative and if it's misleading, that shows you the kind of people that we're dealing with in this world today. That shows you the kind of people that we're dealing with in this world today. There's a lot of people. I used to have a lot more people that supported me with this, but there's a lot of people that support the fact that Hassan Campbell is a fraud and he's misleading the black community. And he's a fraud. He's an agent of chaos. There's a lot of people that back up that claim. But there's a lot more people that support it. A lot more people that support it. And that ain't cool, man. It ain't cool that black women can sit there and support a man saying that all black women vaginas stink and stink up a whole room. How can you support that? I have black women still to this day that get angry with me when I expose Tommy Sotomayor. It's mostly white people on the older channel. It was a lot of the white people that was mad at me, but it was a lot of black people too. I got some dude that has I forget who he has up there. Some dude he followed me all the way to my channel right here. That supports that. I forget his name. I'll run through that another video though. You got Nature Boy. Nature Boy, I think he'll take any race. I don't see no white people up there, but it looks like island people, like Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, blacks, Dominicans. You know what I mean? Anybody. You know what I mean? But I don't see no white people up there though. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's taking white people, but he takes a lot of majority of color, right? No matter what race you are. And he wants them to be a part of this cult. Now, in the beginning of the video, I don't want to get into that right now. I'm gonna get into that in a regular video. I want to be careful up here. You know what I mean? With how I move with certain content and all that. But in the beginning of every video, you see him telling people that you don't know the real you, who you really are, or some shit, like said some nut shit. And then you see him dipping people in the water. He dipped 2 different people in the water. So what does that mean? Is he baptizing them? Because he claims he's God. The same thing that no white guy claims. No, that's why I don't want no white guy up here no more. I'm not rocking with that dude. He a weirdo. He comes up here and he claims he's a god. I'm not supporting that. I'm not supporting that. That's not my faith. I don't believe that we're gods. I believe that we are, in his image. At a time at a time back when civilization was different than how it is now, right? We have royalty, which were called gods, right? Kings, gods, lords. That's just how they would speak. J World, it's called the rebirth. That's what are you talking about? The beginning of whatchamacallit of Nature Boy shit when he dips the people in the water. That's what it's called, the rebirth. That's what I was saying. I was trying to understand that. I didn't know like exactly what that meant. Toby, what's up? All right, so we just waiting for a couple of people. Hey, yo, Toby, I got you. We're gonna wait for a couple of people to get up in here. And then we're gonna start with the Constitution. I'm just on a little rant right now, just you know what I mean. We had the germs in here, just out of curiosity. Oh, all right, so it's called the rebirth. Cool. I want to start, you know what I mean, digging up dirt and trying to figure out more about that. I'm gonna look more into that, man. Nature Boy, if you are watching, I don't know if you're a person that likes to put in Nature Boy like Hassan Campbell does and see who makes videos about you. Well, guess what, buddy? I gave Hassan Campbell a lot of problems. You next. There's one thing I learned about Nature Boy. Nature Boy doesn't get the respect on platforms like Hassan Campbell does. I'm going to give that to y'all one more time. Nature Boy doesn't, hey yo, Tay 410, salute, what up, brother? Nature Boy doesn't get the respect by the people that own this. Like they shut down his lives, they shut down his channels. That's why he's doing what he does. He moves differently than other people that have platforms. That's why he went to Bigo. And Bigo shut him down on live a couple of times too. But people still support him. But Hassan Campbell is just as bad. How come they don't shut him down? So could I be correct that he's an agent? I'll drop the link for you. Straight Truth exposing him. I'll drop the link for you. Make sure you put your camera on. I have no problem bringing you up here. Make sure you put your camera on. Straight Truth exposing them. When you hit the link, I need your camera to be on. And then I have no problem with you coming up here. I'm prepared for anything, right? Who knows? Maybe you support what I'm talking about up here. But I won't know that until you put your camera on. So I dropped the link for you. It's all respect. I ain't going to disrespect you. I want to know what you got to say. We in the lab. A lot of things go on in the lab. Do you want to contribute? And how do you want to contribute to what goes on in the lab? Let's see. All right, I am Batman. So we know that this is the white boy Tyree Sneed, the drug addict. All right, do you want to put your camera on, Tyree Sneed? Let the people know what you look like, Ice Monkey. You said I'm afraid to debate you, right? You still got 25 subscribers over there. Both of our channels got taken down. Who's winning? French dose. You've been here for like 15 years, white boy. And I'm racist towards you because you keep on calling my people over here niggas with the ER. I want you to put your camera on and I want you to call us niggas. You shouldn't be afraid to do that. You're safe. You're safe over there in that shelter. You don't got your own home. You live in a shelter. Or you might be outside under a bridge somewhere. Do you want to put your camera on? You don't want to do that? Okay. We're going to get rid of this white boy. He's out of here. See you later, buddy. You're banned from the studio. Get a fucking life, man. Paid government prep said, let him up. I'm not letting him up unless he puts on his camera. He's the first person that will do some gay shit up here. So you're getting blocked too. Bye-bye. Who the fuck are y'all for me to do that? All right, so straight truth exposing them. How come you didn't hit the link yet? You see what I'm saying? These people are germs. We don't care for these people. Tyree Sneed called all of us niggas. He called Sexy Lady D, Tazo, me, everybody. He called all of us niggas, right? Toby, what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's good, homie? You see this craziness with these germs, man? These motherfucking germs. These motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Niggas. And now he don't want to put the camera on and come up here and I gave him the opportunity. Come up here and call me a nigga. Let the people see who you are.
I would have treated his ass. I would have treated his ass.
Exactly. I scan Cracker Barrels. I'm mixed with white, bro. That's not a secret. Like, what the fuck? You're every bit as right as he is. I know. But I have black and Latino in me too. You can't, don't nobody look at me and say, oh, that's a white boy. I have people coming up to me speaking Spanish. Oh, the fuck? French, the tranny lover. Okay, King DD. We know we know who these people are. I know that, yo, AC Peters, I know who that was. I know these people weird, bro. Like, if that's all you got, right? To hit the comment, if you hide behind and just say I'm a tranny lover, that's all they can do. I don't get that, bro.
Man, I don't let this internet shit get to me, bro. I be just smiling because the shit that Ty be saying, they be saying anything on here.
They really do.
Bro, they be saying anything on here.
And I'll be like, yo, you don't gotta just type it. I'll be letting them, if it was me, I would want to come up on the panel, put the camera on and talk hella shit. If that's how I thought, like, you know what I mean? Like, if that was my mind frame, like, I'm just gonna go watch somebody's YouTube show and just talk shit. And I'm gonna watch him every time. Motherfucker, just get up here and say what you gotta say. Like, that shit, like, come on. They are scared of that. That's crazy.
Man, they be acting so bad. They be typing in that chat. Little bad emoji.
Bro,
listen, y'all can beat that keyboard up all you want to. Ain't gonna do that. Until you pull up where I be at, it ain't gonna be no free smoke. But if you pull up where I be at, you might get stabbed. You might get shot. You might get a bottle thrown at you.
Something. But it don't never. That's a fact though. Until you pull up to where I'm at, the shit will never count. You will never get no respect off of what you say until you pull up. Like, you feel me? You gotta see me
right. And I know those ain't no trendy levels, so motherfuckers better stop with all that faggot ass shit that y'all be doing all for the game. Oh, you know,
bro. That's shit weird.
Man,
it don't make no sense, man. Like, it sounds like they hate me, like they mad at me because, like, a lot of these people, they got channels and they channels ain't going where my shit going. So I think that's the real reason why they mad.
Pedophiles, they be calling you a pedophile. See, you know, like is you being hypocritical, or like, do you just got a guilty conscience and you trying to play it off on somebody else?
Exactly.
But either way, you still a fuck nigga, so I don't give a fuck.
Either way. When Cavalli Kid tried to say I was a pedophile, look what happened though. He really got a charge against him. That's crazy, bro. Like, you really got charged. And he wasn't. Did we find out he was snitching? No. It wasn't about him snitching. But he made it look like he was a snitch when it came to Miss 504. because he just like some type of video shit or some shit. I forget what he did. Oh yeah, nah, because she said she was gonna send niggas after him, but then he called the cops, and then they took her channel down, and she said Miss 504 I think said something about cops, but she never said that it was Cavalli Kid though. Know what I mean? So I'm not sure what happened, but like niggas thought they was snitching.
Man, Cavalli Kid is a fucking rat. If Miss 504 had seen niggas at me, she would have sent them back to the graveyard on funeral grave. They would have had, I would have had fresh new soles on my jacket. No smut on my jacket, no rep on my name, nigga.
Just putting in work. Them trolls don't really want no drama though. They ain't about no sauce, bro. They're not trying to fight niggas. They're not trying to shoot nothing. They ain't trying to stab nothing. They ain't trying to fight. They ain't trying to do none of that.
I swear to God, man, if these trolls was living my life, y'all would feel that pain, bro. Y'all listen. If we was getting in disputes, like you would understand, like I almost got into it, like stranded. This stupid, like I got stabbed like 3 times, like for just speaking my mind. So, like on the internet, it's weird to me because like motherfuckers could say some wild ass shit and not feel the consequences. But as soon as I see this nigga, he gonna be get the fessing up. No, nigga, I don't want to hear that. No, you was acting like it was dead. So when I catch you, it's gonna be there.
Yo.
Right. Yo, Sage, what up, Sage?
Salute to the whole fam, the laboratory family. French Dose.
Now
what's happening?
Let me see if J World is ready. J World. I can't even talk. J World, you ready to come up? And Keisha said she's gonna come up a little bit later. She's just gonna chill in the chat for now. And anybody else is welcome to come up here. All right, so we gonna I'm gonna leave it up to everybody. What should we do? Should we just focus more on the Constitution today, tonight, and then we'll focus on the hip hop trivia another night? Because we already been on here for 57 minutes. Now, I mean, I want to be on here for a little while longer. I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm not ready to end things now, but you know, I want to, you know, have enough time to be able to just do this, like for the Constitution, and then we'll do hip hop later. Or should we do the hip hop trivia now? You know what I mean? Just bust it up and talk some hip hop shit, or and do the Constitution later. So what do you guys want to do? And J World, it's up to you. J World, do you want to still come up here? Damn, I thought I just dropped the link again. Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, man, let's do this Constitution. Let's get this shit popping.
You want to do the all right? So we'll do the Constitution. J World, I'm waiting on you, brother. All right, so look. So earlier I was explaining how, right? The prophet said Constitution. I know that, like we're gonna just do the Constitution. So like earlier I was talking about how, you know, how it's, you know, better to set an example and bring more positivity. You know what I mean? Because it's just a lot of negative shit on, and it's not just all the same kind of things that are negative. It's just, you know, I'm pulling up, y'all can start it. All right, I got you, J World. So, you know, you got people on here like Hassan Campbell and that kind of sector, right? But then you got a racist sector on here. Then you got people that hide being racist, you know what I mean? But they're still racist. You know what I'm saying? You got those kind of people up here to do it indirect. That's the worst kind, right? Then you got negativity, like, you know what I mean? Like a bunch of fighting shit and, you know what I mean? Like videos of people just destroying shit and people like kind of people to get together. That's like, you know what I mean? On black sides and the white side too, that are just negative and therefore, you know, for you know, like war type shit, like coming against each other, just shit that is just, you know what I mean? That's, you know, not positive at all whatsoever, basically, like in a nutshell, right? So
right.
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I don't want to sound hypocritical, but the only reason why I do what I do, other than the positivity that I do, is because I got trolls that are mad at me. You know what I mean? For no reason. You know, because I'm exposing truth of what Hassan Campbell and Tommy Sotomayor. And then I exposed J.B. Gunner for being a racist and being a drug addict, and a lot of those people up there, so they get mad. So that grew the attention of people in the comment section like that negativity.
And that lady that you pulled up, I was like, damn, don't she had to do her like that?
What? Who?
The lady, nah, I don't know her name, but she looked like a crackhead, like a stage phone crackhead.
Which one? Oh, it was a chick that came up here?
Yeah, like it was in October, and I looked on the YouTube.
Oh no, you talking about in my community room, the picture I posted?
Yeah.
Denise Bird. Yeah. Not her?
Yeah.
Nah, Denise Bird, right? With the crazy hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Denise Bird. She
nah, you playing, get the look on. No, you ain't right for you ain't right for that one. Oh no, man. Man, I swear to God, man. She
Yo, I put up the simplified version. I just put the amendments up. You heard, French?
I had to expose it, huh?
I put the amendments up. Like if you look at
that's the amendments.
That's the amendments. Yeah.
All right. How can we? Is there a way? Can you take that so you can bring it down to the guest chat so I can pull it up? Can you do it that way?
You want the link? Is you talking about the link?
Yeah, so I can make it like a little bit bigger.
I think so. Yeah.
And then when hold on, let me drop the link for J World just in case. All right, hold on. Yup, salute the yup. I gotta find that picture again too, man. But I gotta get a community room though, cause I gotta wait till I get it. Damn, I hope I can get my channel back, man. It's probably gonna take a couple days. But you see that dude Ralph Collin, y'all wasn't in here for that. Dude Ralph Collin was like, yeah, that's why they took your channel. That's how you know how mad they are. Like if you wasted your time to come through here to write that, I must be a big I must be a big deal. You know what I mean? How did I forget that okay, so we got this guy, he's trying to act like he's really Nature Boy TV. It says Nature Boy TV. Are you ready to put your camera on? Because I'll bring you up here. If you're really the real Nature Boy TV, just put your camera on, huh? If not, if you're a troll, you know what I mean? Then I'm just going to think you're a troll and I'm going to ignore you every time and we're never going to get nowhere. You know what I mean? But if you really are Nature Boy, put your camera on, bro. You know what I mean? You don't got to be scared. Don't be a bitch, nigga. Put your camera on. And I'm in Jersey. If you're the real Nature Boy, I'm outside, man. I'm in Jersey. I mean, you can come through here. We can talk outside if you want. We can handle that outside. I told him the same thing. All right, so you don't want to come up here. All right, so we're gonna ignore him until he's ready to put his camera on. I'm not gonna block him, but we're gonna ignore him. So he left a comment, right? All right, let's see what he said in the private chat. He said, "I'm back." Okay. All right. Well, yeah, I believe that. I don't believe that you're him. So when you're ready to put your camera on, then I will believe that it's you. All right. Okay. Yeah. He went away. That's how I know he's a troll. All right. So my bad. Sage, are you gonna be able?
Nah, it's all good. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up.
Back 702 Smooth. That's how I know that's a troll. Nature Boy would have put his camera on. All right. You know what I mean? These trolls are weirdos. They germs. We got Cavalli Kid. Cavalli Kid is the demon germ, right? And then the rest of them is all germs. Cavalli Kid is the king germ, the demon germ. And then just regular little germs just floating around, trying to be Cavalli Kid. That's what they want. They're trying to be Cavalli Kid, right? They want to be a person that's ugly as hell, And it literally looks like somebody took a pen and stabbed Cavalli in the face.
Right.
Like they just took a pencil and just started stabbing his face. Like he got all holes. Like he looked crazy. And then I was like, yo, Cavalli, like this. Nigga, like somebody tried to kill you, bro. Like what the fuck? That shit is crazy. Now look though, but be fresh. Nature Boy did pull up the Bullis Gotti panel, but he pulled up because Bullis Gotti supports him though. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be surprised. But Nature Boy, but that's a fact though. D Fresh is right though, because I never saw him respond to anybody. All these people that make videos about him, I never saw him respond to these people. The only people I seen him respond to was the people that was actually, you know what I mean, pulling up to his live. You know what I mean? Like if he went live or something. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to videos, like what Hassan Campbell did with me and what Tommy Sotomayor did with me, I didn't see Nature Boy do it exactly like that. You know what I mean? It was just like when niggas was live though. I could see it. I see it like moving to the side. Oh, hold on. Isaac said the bros, the what happened, Sage?
Oh no, I was fixing it. Sorry.
Is it getting?
I'm trying to like squeeze it.
Yeah, I see.
And then you see little by little.
Yeah, that's still gonna be too small. If you want, you can read it off, and then we'll go off like that. If you want to do it, or I'll do it. It don't matter. I just can't. It's just too small. All right, I see when you come. All right, so boom, and you can move it back as it goes, and I'll read it if you want.
It's.
I can't.
It should be a lot better.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Every citizen has the right to freedom of speech. Every citizen has the right to bear arms. Yeah.
Good like that. That's why I can't see it, bro. I don't got good.
Soldier infirm in line of place should be quoted in a.
I might just read what Isaac said real fast. So, the bros in Hawaii gave Nature Boy and the Carbonation 24 hours to leave Hawaii, but the police, I didn't know that. He got arrested and sent to LA by plane. When did Isaac? When did that happen? When did that happen, Isaac? I'm gonna look that up and look more into that and do a video about that. If you got that information, let me know like exactly when that happened. We got, I think J World is here. All right, we got J World in the building.
A citizen from
J World, salute.
A citizen
from. Now I'll be able to see it a little bit better. Try to widen it again, Sage. And then Toby might be able to see it better. Toby, if you want to read it, you can, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
I'm still not gonna be able to read it like that.
I got good ice.
Salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. What's going on?
Yo, what up, J World? Salute, brother.
Yo, salute.
Positivity. Nobody getting shot. You know, we just rebuilding the Constitution.
And that's the best thing right there. That's the best thing.
Yeah. This is great content right here, man.
But we also got to keep some things because them colonizers, they knew what they was talking about, and so like we got to keep some things because like you got to understand like some amendments is just like mandatory to keep.
Right.
And then we can do it away with.
We got somebody else. All right, Mr. Capone is back. So, Mr. Capone, this is something serious right here. I'm gonna ask you one time, and then I'm not gonna respond to you no more unless you put your camera on right now, and I'll give you the opportunity to say what you want to say. Because I'm not the coward, like how you tried to type in and say I was the coward. You're the coward. So do you want to put your camera on and I'll let you up here? I have no problem letting you up here. Put your camera on. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. If you don't do it, then we're going to ignore you. Now, this is way more serious than what you got to say. Because you pretty much ain't got nothing to say. All right, so you out of here, Mr. Capone. If anybody sees Mr. Capone in the chat, block him. Because I can't block him from here. I can only boot him. Like I'm booting them, but you know what I mean? It's not keeping them away. So I don't know what else to do.
Yeah, them trolls. They just, man, ignore them trolls, man.
They just be blowing my shit, bro. For real, that shit is weird what they be doing, bro.
Bro, I know though, bro. But go ahead, bro. Just ignore them, bro. Oh,
This
what
nigga
we
said,
doing?
let me roll this blunt.
Bro, what we doing, bro? The possibly saying niggas live.
Shit weird, bro. He said, let me roll this blunt. Like, you gotta roll your blunt before you can put the camera on? Like, what the fuck? All right, so, this is how you know that people hate when you do something positive, bro. Like, people just don't like that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like I'm not coming at nobody. Nobody's name is being mentioned. You know what I mean? This is like we are talking about the amendments. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the Constitution. We're trying to build one.
Most niggas in the hood don't even know what the amendment is. You gotta read on it.
I see you, Isaac. All right, so
Most niggas don't even know the bank treasury document, which is part of the Constitution that we need to fix because them motherfuckers is taking more money out the economy than a goddamn loan shop.
That I mean, yeah. When it comes to these banks, bro, like what's gonna happen?
Bro. Our founding father said this so perfectly. They said, don't never let the country get to a banking state. And what do we let it do? Get to a banking state in 1889.
Right. And but you know how they keep on saying there's a money shortage? There's really
it ain't no money shortage, my nigga. It's a shortage. No. It's just that the wealth is not being extended. Think about it like this: if you got a treasury right of 5 niggas who got massive amounts of wealth, I'm talking about the oil company. I'm talking about like the petroleum. Like I'm talking about that. And if you have like massively rich niggas and they giving off their ordinance to their children, then it's a dynasty. And that's what they trying to like get us to recognize. Like we gotta get our wealth up, and then our wealth. Nobody cares who's in power, just as long as their wealth is not being touched.
But what if they? But that's just like if money stays the way that it is, though. But what if they give everybody to? What if they make this happen? What if they demand that we all take the chip, and we have to? So what happens to that money? Because that money, we still have to gain something from when we get paid. So the money stays in the bank, and the money stays in the bank, right? How did they connect it to us though? Because like how is that chip going to connect with money though? How is that going to work? Like I still don't get that. The money's still going to be there. So why do they really want to keep the money away from us? You see what I'm saying? Why do they want us to? What's the difference though? Why can't we still use money if there's really no money shortage? Because everything you just said, Toby, was facts, right? So why do we need to use a chip? It's about them controlling.
Because it is a simple fact of the government is using day by day and year by year new tactics. They just listen.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about that though. It's something on top of that. It's more to the chip. it's more, and it's not just about the money. It's more,
It's about
it's more
tracking
of
you,
a
and it's
control
about
system that they want to use to control us. And they even made that movie. Did y'all ever seen that movie about the shit where people had to keep the time, and you can like give somebody your time to give them life back, and that time goes with your heart and your brain or whatever. It had Justin Timberlake in it. And like, and if you ran out of the time in your arm, like if it went down, you would die and shit, right? Something like that, like that. I mean, it's not something like that, but that's just like, you know, like a subliminal thing, like showing you like what they're like. You see what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. It's like that. It's like that chip.
like me
It's
personally.
gonna have something to do with our bodies, bro.
I believe that they can already clone humans, because if you can clone an animal in their heart, you can clone a mammal human.
Yeah, I've been saying that. They definitely tried it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if they did it with an animal, if they and we seen them, we know.
No. What I believe is,
they did it
what
with.
I believe is that they perfecting on it, and that every year they see us with new
I
diseases.
think they did it, bro.
No.
I think
Listen to what I'm saying in great detail. So every year we have a new disease, right?
Right.
Every 7 years we have, no. Every 150 years we have a pandemic.
Right.
Now,
I don't know the time frames, but I know we had more than one pandemic, though.
right. But right, because more than one pandemic means more than one perfection or more than one flaw to be worked out. And then once it's worked out, then that's intricated in the new human body. Now you got perfections, and now you got an antidote to whatever disease
Right.
was right there.
Some of them they didn't get a vaccine for. You know that, right? Remember what I was saying before about the bird flu?
Bro.
They still don't have
Remember on the news 7 years ago, right? They said that they had a cure for cancer, right?
Yeah, I remember that. They've been saying that.
Right. And I was like, in 2024, huh?
What, they said that it would be available then?
Yeah. I was like, huh?
And look, people already found out, bro. That one guy got shut down. There was a white guy that got shut down. And what's his name? Got killed. Doctor, I can't forget his name. I got him on
Bro, they've been doing hits on these doctors for a
Savvy.
long time, bro. You know
yeah.
why?
It was a white dude and a black dude that found that out, and it's only vegetables and fruits. Bro. Anything with vitamin C and a lot of vitamin C. Like, you know what I'm saying? That definitely, you know, can help you with cancer. And they already been saying that it helps. Like, you know what I mean? Drink a lot of orange juice, but they try to use it like, you know what I mean, just to like for a commercial to get you to buy orange juice, just about money. But it really helps. But it's more than an orange juice. It has to really be, you know, organic though, because a lot of our fruit and a lot of our vegetables are being tampered with by these farms because they're under the government the way that they want them to be made in labs, and you know what I mean, and sprayed with certain shit, and it's not healthy for people at all. That's why they got organic farms that make things organically. You see what I'm saying? There's a purpose behind that. And who knows, they might be doing that to our organic food because they're cloning the meats, they're cloning the vegetables, they're making things in labs, bro. Just like with grapes. All right, Mr. Capone, are you gonna put your camera on? You said you was rolling a blunt. Are you done the blunt? You're that thirsty to keep on coming back here, and you can't put your camera on, bro? Do you really have anything important to say? Like, are you gonna put your camera on? I'm trying to give you one more chance, bro. Because you said you was rolling a blunt. You ready? All right. So we're going to ignore you now. So you're out of here. So keep on coming back. You know what I mean? We're not gonna respond. All right, so let's focus on the Constitution now, though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna read all of the amendments, right? I don't think we're gonna be able to read all of them because we've been live for 100. I really was about to say 120 minutes for an hour and 20 minutes, right? But I want us to read some of them, and I want us to think what we could still use, right? Or what we could still change to make ours. Because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our own constitution. But I just want to know what they did first and let's think if any of these apply to us at all. Still, even to this day, when they say that, Dr. Martin Luther King and Malcolm X did all this, whatever they did for us, you know what I mean? When they were probably agents as well. Because a lot of the shit that I'm seeing is starting to make sense. And Malcolm X, he was like one of my favorite, when it came to Black History Month. So, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to see crazy shit, and it's crazy. But all right, so let's start with the First Amendment. I think that's gonna have something to do with us being not whole, right?
Man, what we need to understand, and realize that we need to fight for them. We need to
You're breaking
fight
up,
for
so
them to be the same. Like what I meant by that was what I meant by fight for to be the same, no rights to be the same for us is that if we really contentiously at a rate we going right now, we don't need to be thinking about going back to Africa because Africa has already disgraced us. And the first shortage was in Cape Town, no surprise there. And we need to focus on ourselves as African Americans.
Right here.
Because
we don't have to go to another country. We could do it right here. You know what I mean? That's what I think it would be better off, especially exactly what you said. Like, you feel me? And plus me, like, I'm mixed, you know what but I could still go over there. There's all kinds of people in Africa now, but you know what I mean? But still, and it's not because of that.
I wouldn't even go over there because they were trying to massacre them people.
Right. And they really sold their own people, bro. They really sold their own people. I think
they be them black leaders too over there, bro. They be trying to act real. They be smiling and cheesing in front of them. I ain't even gonna say it. But motherfuckers know, man. Why is you smiling and cheesing in front of the British Prime Minister when he was just like 45 years ago? Y'all, 45 to 55 years ago, y'all was in apartheid. Come on now.
You know what I just thought about? Like how a lot of us black folk mixed with Cherokee Indian and Blackfoot Indian and a lot of Indian tribes. But the Indian reserves, like now, I don't see that now. But I think back then they were, like fucking with each other, like fucking around with each other. I mean, it might have been rape involved, but I don't see that when white people were controlling, and have black people as slaves at a time. But the Indians were around still at that time too. At a certain point of time, there was Indians that were around. But, like, you know what I mean? I think like at certain spots, especially down south, because that's where a lot of the reservations are at for Indians, right? So, like, was there a lot of relationships going on? Do y'all think that's how that worked, or did it what happened to get for us to have that mixture? But there's even white people that say I never seen white people say that they was Indian other than Cherokee. I've seen some white people say that they was Cherokee, but I think that mixture happened. Black people
what happened was is that you gotta understand these. You see, the Indians that really integrated with the white people were the 5 civilized tribes. And what you gotta understand about them is that a lot of them held slaves, and a lot of them went to northern schools, and not by force, but because uh, they knew the land, they knew the language, they knew their
Right.
language, and they weren't going to be put down. But they also knew that by assimilation, or by just society, coming across the land, that they would have to adapt to the English subtext. And they had an advantage over us as well, the Indians, because they didn't really have to. Yes, half of them got wiped out by the Europeans, but they had a fighting chance as well.
So, you see, I'm not sure like how that works, but J World, like, do you agree with that, or do you know anything? Like, have you read anything on like anything about of that nature?
All right, so have y'all ever heard of the Oregon Trail?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have. Yeah. Snug and salute.
All right, so dealing with the Oregon Trail, right? The Oregon Trail had moved
Hold
people
J World,
from.
don't talk anymore. I think that you're I think that it's echoing. Let me put my headphones in. My bad, bro. He was talking good at first, but then the echo just came. I don't know if everybody else is hearing it, but I am. Let me put these headphones in real fast. Ah, shit. Go ahead. Try now, J World. Should see if it's better.
Is it better?
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, so with the Oregon Trail had moved a lot of the natives from the north to the south. So that's why you get a lot more tribes after that down there.
Right, down south. Facts.
But it was tribes all over at first.
Right.
Also at the same time, from some recognition of the knowledge that I remember, is that when the colonizers and the natives, the ones that linked up together, were the ones that were like heavy with like chiefs. The
Right.
chiefs linked up with royalties from the colonizers.
Yeah.
And if I can pull it up, else I can remember. I'm trying to remember some more things. Hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Slow down while
No,
I
you good. Sage, what about you, Sage? Because I'm starting to remember that when
I'm
J
actually
World brought up some stuff.
right now. I
Uh,
mean, this is
Okay.
all new information to me, so that's why I'm like, okay.
Let me bring in
oh
something.
yeah. Now
Let me
go
bring in
ahead, Toby.
something.
Go ahead, brother.
So to understand why some Indians chose a side, we have to think about it. And let's go back 200 years before. Oh, no. Let's go back. No. Let's go back 160 years before.
Yo, yep. I haven't heard that word in so long. My bad, Toby. I say it's an African booty scratch. Yeah, I haven't heard that shit in years, bro. What the
Before
fuck?
the American Revolution. Okay, so before the American Revolution, 160 years before that, the Indians, um, they was having real big problems,
Right.
with Virginia, and
Right.
not just Virginia, they were having big problems with the Orphidites or the Afrikaners, um, and New York was called Yorkshire, And what else? Okay, so Yorkshire in 1665, they were having a civil war with with the Indians and the slaves that the Dutch and the Dutch Afrikaners have brought over there. Uh, a lot of that is to put on blame of the Dutch being heavy on flogging, and they were greatly disciplined in arms manufacturing, just like the British. Instead, but the main flaw with the Dutch was that they lost most of their land to the French and Spanish, and so um, yeah, but they almost bought New York for a bagel from the British, but then the British soldiers came and they reclaimed it um, for Great Britain or the British Empire. Um,
Some
and
of this
then
shit I'm starting to kind of remember from school. No, not everything. Like just certain things I'm remembering, certain
like
names. It's bringing me back now. Now that I'm paying more attention to this, but there a lot of these things I remember. I don't mean to cut you off from my grandpa though. All these books my grandpa had, you know what I
right,
mean. And then I'm thinking like, damn, like it's a cross because there was things that they taught me in school, but they didn't really teach us everything. You know what I mean? That they should have been teaching us. I learned a lot more outside of it. You know what I mean? And
right.
and that's the thing. That's the funny thing. Like that's fucking that J World facts, right? Like you know what I'm saying? Like in school, they be teaching you certain shit. You know what I mean? But then
I taught
but then
all
you
my
learn
friends.
more outside. Like it's
Well, I
crazy.
taught all my
Yeah, this
friends. I taught my friends United States documentaries, and we listened to the videos, um and I pieced together uh, a 50 documentary, and I read it and I taught it, and like I printed papers out to them, and like they aced it. So like
You
we
said,
all learned out of school.
right. I just think it's sad that it takes us to figure out the information that we really need to
Not
know on
really,
our own.
not really.
they remember
If
teaching
you really hungry for knowledge, you will look for it.
Yeah, but I mean, but why go to school then? You understand what I'm saying? Though, like
Because school's where they indoctrinate you into
they really
their
do, bro.
history and their belief system, and they try to. It's basically like a show of force,
That's
you
fucked
know.
up to me, bro. That's
also
not like
also but also at the same time it's to get you adopted to a system to where you'll be doing something in between the hours of 8 to 5,
that too.
so that way when you get older you're still stuck in the same repetition of the hours between 8 and 5 for the
Right,
common hours, but then some people would veer off and go to the hours of 5 to 9 or 5 to 8.
right.
So
Yeah,
they
I see what
always
you're
want to
saying.
keep you indoctrinated into
Yeah,
something where they can make sure that you think that something that you learned in school you're going to be using on the outside. But at the same time, everybody knows 95% of the stuff you use in school you will never use in the outside world on an everyday,
at all.
on a day-to-day basis.
The only thing
That's
that I ever
fact.
used, and I never went to college though, but the only thing I ever used was math, bro. And not even everything dealing with math though. But that's the only thing that is important in school is math. So they had to teach you something. You know what I mean? Because you're going to be dealing with money, you're going to be dealing with situations, you're still going to be stuck in what they're trying to keep you in. You know what I mean? So math was, that was the
It's a lot of
guarantee.
math that
Right?
it's a lot of math that you have to learn, and the reason why is for finding situations like take for example, equivocal civilized, equivocal denominations. That's just like a denomination off of a loan. If you have 400 million and a shark loaner steals half of that, denominate it to the greatest fourth, and see what you have. If you denominate it to the greatest fifth, you'll have 30 million. And if you denominate it to the greatest fourth, you'll have 20 million. Well,
You breaking up a little bit, Toby. It's like we can hear you, but it's like a background going on.
but yeah.
You better now. You good.
Okay, so what I was going to say was that the Indians in the Queen Anne's War.
Hold on, Toby. Do y'all hear that? Y'all hear that background?
Yeah, I
Or am
hear
I
it.
the, yeah, it's a Toby, try to go back out real fast, Toby, and then come back in. Cause all of a sudden that just happened out of nowhere. You was good. I'm gonna drop the link if I hold on. Just in case, I'll drop the link again. You might have to go back into the chat because sometimes it's not there. Like you'll come. Well, it should be because you might have to go all the way out, bro. Because even if you do go back like halfway, because you know it takes you right back to the headphone shit, it will still be the same. So Toby, if you're still like if you still have the YouTube on and you're hearing me, just go all the way out, go in the chat, and then come back in. Because it's still gonna be the same exact shit if you don't go all the way out. All right, so look, yo, Toby, and I just wanted to say one thing. Yep, and a couple other people said that Toby is a smart dude, man. He really is. And if he keeps up, man, he's gonna grow older to definitely be an intelligent brother, man. Definitely. All right, so we got Toby back.
Yeah, man, that kid, he's very,
Yeah,
very,
definitely
very
smart.
smart. You know,
Okay,
he's cerebral.
what was I saying before I left? Okay, the Queen Anne's War. So the Queen Anne's War was fought with the Sioux Indians against the Iroquois with the French, and the French were decisively um kicking the British ass in the first two battles. But of course, we know you may win the battles, but you sometimes may not decisively win a war. So the British won the war, but they still got heavily taxed. Like the war was taxing for the British, so they taxed the American people. Oh,
Now
also,
watch. Now this is people that are in Grizzly Moolah's chat and 5/5 chat. So Puma, why don't you come up here? Because everything he's doing, he's definitely on point. Ain't nothing dumb about him. We're not lying to him at all. But how about you come up here? Come on up here, Puma. Why don't you bring something to the table? Ready Yank, salute. Yo, Ready Yank, you found me, bro. I was hoping that you would find me, my nigga. Yeah, bro. Ready Yank, man. But Ready Yank, look, I'm going to save it. Tomorrow, I want you to come up here tomorrow with me in the morning, all right? Because I want to finish this up. I just want to stick to the content. But Ready Yank, if you available tomorrow, I got the dentist tomorrow. Now, I mean, I have work tomorrow, but I got to go to the dentist. So after that, I'm going to be free after 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? So any time after that, man, I want you to come up here. All right, so Mr. Capone is back. This weirdo is back. All right, we're just gonna ignore him. All right, and Puma, you a sucker. You just proved to me that you still watch me, Puma. You used to always be over here, then you left. You was rocking out with those people, but you're still over here. You a sucker. You know what I mean? Enjoy watching. All right. All right, now just really fast, y'all. All right, yo, Toby, that was cool, man. Good look for that info. J World, I seen that you was trying to get back on, J World. Hold on, let me drop the link to see if J World could get back in here. Sage, do you want to read off some of the amendments so we can start off with? I want to just read off 5 of them, and then we're gonna try to, you know what I mean, just go off of that real fast, and then we're gonna end things, and then we'll save this for tomorrow night.
All right, so we was at the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so of course everyone knows the First Amendment is every citizen has the right to freedom of speech. The Second Amendment,
right. Cool.
The Second Amendment, every citizen has the right to bear arms. The third, no soldier in time of peace shall be quartered in a private citizen's home without consent. 4, personal property cannot be searched without a warrant. 5, no person must testify against themselves in a court of law. It's the first 5.
All right, so the first one, that freedom of speech situation, right? How far does that go with people like us?
I mean, I think everybody's the freedom of speech is getting attacked. Well, there's a bunch of layers to that, especially nowadays.
Even on here, we got a lot of freedom of speech on here, right? But still, even to a certain extent. But go ahead.
Yeah, they actually, this is the last. This is the last island of freedom of speech, but they're already attacking it. Big tech, Facebook, Google, Twitter. You know, they really censor people every day. They censor people on this platform. You know what I mean? When you get to a certain, you know, when you're making a certain amount of noise, and they want to silence you, they'll take your whole channel down, or they'll shadow ban you. You know what I mean? So
they was already doing that to me.
Yeah, the freedom of speech is getting attacked. No one is safe from that one, especially, you know, with big tech. They're the ones that control the narratives by pressing a button and making things go poof. You know,
and it's the feds.
Nah, actually, you know what's crazy? It ain't even them. It's bigger than them. You know what I mean? Because this is the United Corporations of America. This isn't the United States. Everybody has a social security number. Everybody is product.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's why you got that number.
Yeah, we're cattle. Okay.
That's a fact. Man. That's how they're able to know who we are. Just like in prison, you are issued a number.
Yep.
It's the same exact shit.
And you see how these companies, like, they used to, I don't know if they still do it, but I guess they still use prisoners as cheap labor, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a form of slavery.
That's always going to be there, yeah. And they only get paid like cents, like change. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll
get lucky if you get paid $1.
Y'all went from the 1st to the 13th already.
Oh, yeah. I know, because we was talking about. Yeah, you're right. We did jump. We veered a little bit. We veered off, but yeah, everyone is cattle, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking about the numbers.
Hold on, Yup is asking something.
That was Social Security.
Toby,
say that again, J World.
I said the numbers that y'all were just talking about, was that like the Social Security numbers?
We're talking about the Social Security, you know, our Social Security, as like he's, you know, like the prisoners' numbers, shit like that.
It's like the same. I was just, you know, using that like as an example. You know what I mean? I was comparing it. Hold on, Yup. I'm not sure what Yup is asking. My bad, J World.
You good?
I seen D Fresh. He said that Yup is asking me a question. I seen Yup say, "How did he time me out then, Diamond? I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that Yup got timed out. I don't know what's going on."
Oh, Toby, you got a wrench?
How can oh yeah, Toby, do you got a wrench?
I
gave you a wrench. I think you just ain't comment yet. I think when you got in, you came straight up. Try to leave a comment.
I think, Toby, you do got a wrench, bro. If you got
I gave
You time Yup out. That's what Yup is saying. He got
Oh, he probably did it by accident because he's up here. I don't know how he would do that. Or did you mean to time him out? Because Yup wasn't saying nothing wrong about you. Yup was actually, you know what I mean? He was like, yeah, yo, like Toby smart.
Yeah, they saying Toby timed him out.
No, I didn't mean.
Oh, he did it. Yeah, he did it. He did it by accident. Hey, nah, Yup, he said he did it by accident. He didn't do it on purpose. He just said after I complimented him that he just did that by accident.
He was looking for the like. He was looking for the like button. Don't worry, you good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yup, he didn't even because I even said like, but that's when Toby got out though. Like Toby, all right, Mr. Capone, so you ready to show your face? It looks like a Pop-Tart what you're showing me. Like you want to show me a Pop-Tart, something with holes in it or something? All right, so we're not going to pay Mr. Capone no mind. Like, Mr. Capone is just a bozo. All right, so that's the first one, right? That's the freedom of speech, right? So let's not go into that yet. All right, so let's go to the second one.
Every citizen has the right to bear arms, just not everywhere in America.
Back on the freedom of speech thing.
I got you. Yep, I'm gonna give you a
the EU Internal National Services said the U.S. doesn't control it. As a matter of fact, YouTube is being controlled by the EU. And if they say we can't say cuss words on here no more, and we say some cuss words, then your channel gonna be gone.
Yo, you know, like we was talking about this before, Sage, right? Like, you know how you can get. I think this was who I was talking to about this, right? With the copyright thing, right? Like, let's take that for instance. Now on Facebook, right? If I play somebody's music while I'm playing live, and I'm on the live, all I have to do is say that I don't own the copyrights to this song, right? But I can't do that here on YouTube. You can't do that at all. Even if you did do that, they would still take you down. But even though when you do play some music, that's only if they catch it, though. That's only if they catch it. Right?
But the size of the artist.
And that too. Exactly. And that as well. But the thing is that if you're not monetized, right, that should still not matter at all. Because I'm not getting no money out of this. I'm just playing the song, right? And I'm not actually playing the music video. I didn't take the content. I'm just playing it in the background. And I'm speaking over it though, right? If I wanted to play it while I'm talking and all that, now you know what I mean? But they'll still take you down. Like I'm interfering within the song. So like what's being more paid attention to is me speaking. You know what I mean? So still it's still not that exact content. It's just a background. You know what I mean? Like why the fuck is it that deep?
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised for the shit that they took
crazy. I don't get that shit.
The bots.
I don't get it.
The bots.
Like, man, they don't even control that. This is what I need to tell you about. They don't even control the freedom of speech in big tech companies no more. They handing that shit over to foreign powers that don't really love us. And then they gonna get all of these restrictions. But you know, inquiring minds want to know why did Americans, why did the American senators sell us out? Why do they want gun control? Inquiring minds want to know why last year did, when the internet was brought out, did senators just be dumb as hell and not research something on the internet? All those big CEOs had to tell them was, oh, we ain't doing none of that. and with a big cheesy smile, they let them go with a slap on the wrist. Like, don't do that again. They just had a case thrown out, and it was supposed to be on the media. But if Kwame Mass said he want to know why, we can't see it, or why we can't give our 2 cents, because we know the internet. We be on the internet. We be on the internet more than a 65-year-old senator. If I was up there, I would have told Mark Zuckerberg, no, nigga, you do not keep up the standards of freedom of speech.
Right.
No.
But you know who he sold it to, though, right?
You have a different standard of leniency.
With Facebook, that's the feds. That's actually the feds.
Called a super PAC. That's called a super party PAC. You are not supposed to have a super party PAC with a party. That is called a felony.
What Mark Zuckerberg did?
Yeah.
That's why they got him on trial, though, right?
Right.
Ain't there still like something going on with him?
Right. He has 42 charges of what was it? Of freedom of speech being blurred out, the lines of freedom of speech being blurred.
Well, you know, he sold his company to the feds, right? To the federal government.
Right.
And then they look more deeper into what he was doing, right? And that's why he's got all these cases, because he was really dirty behind all this shit, bro. Right. There's a lot of shit that he did, yeah. There's a lot of
he was selling our identities, bro. He was selling millions of people identities. People gotta understand.
Yo, and he was the one behind all the hack accounts, bro. You know that, right? He's the reason why everything was hacked and all that shit kept on happening, where you would keep on getting those messages and all that shit. You remember that shit? Where you would keep on getting those messages from certain people, and then they'll take your shit and message people. That was him. That was him, bro. Again, everybody's identity.
Bro, even China had that big boy virus. It killed everybody's computer 3 years ago.
Oh yeah. I think I remember that virus shit. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Now, I have a VPN.
Tree Top Tall, he gonna get away with all that shit. It's just for show.
He not.
No, I think it's for show. I think that since like it came down to it, because you got to remember that he sold it to those people. Everything was legit, you know, in the media's eyes. In other words, what we saw, what they wanted to show, right? And now they're putting him through all this, But I guarantee you, he's gonna walk away not, hurt at all. I guarantee it. He's gonna have to give something up and do something. But he's not going to he's not going to prison. He's not really going to get affected by this. I guarantee it, bro. I guarantee that white man ain't going nowhere.
If Michael Cohen went to prison just for something as slim as treason.
But I don't know. I can't really say nothing, but I just see it going differently. But look, before we go though,
Biden and Silicon Valley aren't on really great terms. So, it's for a reason of when Silicon Valley had told Biden, like, you're wanting in Great Britain because you audited fake banking notes.
Right.
And you had several people ransom.
He did what now?
He had several people ransom.
Who did? Zuckerberg? or
Joe
Biden.
Yeah.
But look, all right, well, look, because we almost coming up to 2 hours.
Right.
With you, Toby, I want both of us to talk about this more. I want to look more into this, right? And there's something that, and look, Diamond, I'm gonna DM you tomorrow because I want me and you to do something up here with about Nature Boy. But that's when you get the chance. I'm gonna give you the info. Hey, yo, VA 2 up and 2 down. Salute. What up, bro? And there's something I want to do with you too, Diamond. But yo, Toby, I want to talk more about this. But I want to stick with this. I want you to, bring that to the table for tomorrow night when we do more of this Constitution, right? But before we get off, I want to speak about the this gun law situation, right? Now, with they're saying that you have the right to bear arms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the shit that's going on with gun laws today, right? Now, they try to make it, and they're trying to make it look like when it comes to guns, that the black community is the reason why they want to ban guns. How can y'all say that when black people kill each other, though, right? But white people do the same. Right? And not only that, black people ain't going into big crowds and trying to shoot up a bunch of white people and none of that. That's their people doing that. Am I right, though? They kill kids and they kill each other.
Let me just explain something. When a white person does it, like an optical illusion. You know what an optical illusion is? Say if I killed my black wife, I'm gonna get 40 years for that.
Right.
Say if a white man killed his wife, he gonna get 10 years.
Yeah, it's always been that way. Sometimes they might get out of it all the way.
But
I've seen white people get away with walk away with freedom after killing somebody.
Right. And even treated like better than the victim.
Right. And those mothers too. Look at the mothers, not just that with guns, but just killing, period. Right? A lot of these mothers kill their own kids. Right. And I was just saying that, just dealing with, what's that guy named? The Viking guy said, because the Viking guy said that black people kill their own kids too, right? But don't those white parents drive off with their kids into the water and dump their kids in the water and drown their kids or put pillows over their kids' faces or be putting their children in freezers and shit like that? Like,
oh man,
a lot of white people do that.
Man, you wouldn't even believe the white on white.
J-Road, I got you after what he said. I seen you wanted to say something. Go ahead, Toby.
Okay. So what I was saying is that in this double standard, right, they could kill somebody. Heck, they could even throw a grenade in the crowd and kill 50 people and still get away with it. Now, maybe they'll have to do some time, a little slap on the wrist. But
yeah, that's still getting away with it, though. They'll
throw the book at you. They'll be like, you stupid, dumb nigga. 6 life sentences.
There's black men still to this day that are incarcerated for something that they did not do. A lot of them are getting released. They make it on Facebook and on the news almost every other month.
Their life has been ruined. It's not about them getting released. It's about their life has been ruined by the system.
They didn't do shit. They didn't do nothing wrong, bro. Nothing wrong. These people are weird. Now he wants to show me a camera of a picture. Like, what a weirdo. Mr. Capone, you pussy. I'm sorry, bro. You just a bitch nigga. But go ahead, Toby. These niggas is pussy.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, what I wanted to say is that a lot of the times with this double standard, it's really is you really better off like saving up your black skin and like and like just throwing your life away, because like in the end, if you really know what's going on, then like I don't really think we never gonna be right.
Yo, I
But
tried, there's so many times I tried to, like when I was younger though and stupid, you know what I mean? I tried to act like I was white to the cops, you know what I mean? And try to get, like, it never worked, bro. It never worked. So for those people that like to say, oh, you a white boy, how come it never worked for the cops? How come that every time when I try to act like that, it just didn't work? You know what I mean? And I'm talking about early 90s. They didn't have the identity checks like how they have now. Like how they can check who you are. They don't have all that special shit back in the 90s like how they do now. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people was getting away with shit, but they never.
Because they got special race mannerisms.
Yeah, I know. They know.
They can take that. Listen. It's
White
really
people don't
fucked
got
up.
noses and mouths like what I got, bro. They don't got that.
Right.
Like, they don't got.
And they don't
Like, for real.
got the swamp.
Hey,
They don't. When you came out of that melanin womb, they don't got that swamp like you don't. They don't got that ferocity like you. They don't got that. They don't got that tenacity to live like you.
That's a fact. There's a big difference, bro.
White people get depressed after seeing their first death. Which I got my first death. I was like, Mom, man, I instantly got to laughing that shit off on phone again. Ain't shit depressed about me. My man is straight for real. I don't gotta go to none of that. I self-meditate myself for real. My man is strong for real, and that's what they hate.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing, bro.
Hate. That's what they hate. They want to be black. They want to be black. Let me say that again. They want to be black, but they hate. But they hate that you black.
And that was another thing I wanted to say, like with the organs, right? Like they like and with our blood. Why are they so infatuated with that? But we are lesser than a lesser man.
Because,
you know what I mean?
Because during slavery we had such a tenacity and such a rebellious spirit that they was like, how these people that we broke for so long, how they still got a tenacity, how they still got the spirit to live. We did experiments on these people, children. We made
they really did though, bro. Even war shit, all that shit, bro. It's a lot. They even went to Africa and did shit, even after slavery, bro, and still was out there doing shit, sneaky, but doing shit. You know how they do. But look, I want to hurry up though. Jay World, what was you getting ready to say, Jay World? Earlier, I don't know if you remember or not. I think we was talking about the gun thing, and I think you wanted to say something. Did it have something to do like with the gun laws and all that?
Yeah. So what I was gonna say was, what the Second Amendment is, we gotta break that down even further through, because it has two sets of gun laws in there. The North has a set and the South has a set. The North is more stricter than the South.
Yes.
So we gotta see what is like a regular day gun law down there in the South and any of the states in the South versus the gun laws up north, because we get caught with a gun up north, we already know we're gonna do some time behind that gun.
Yeah, it's automatic.
Well, you gotta look at it. Well, you gotta look at it basically. Now, let me just ask you a couple of questions before this ended. Now, the real reason why they put in place them gun laws is because of the increased gang activity in the cities as the years roll back. By the time of 1970, there was over 25 gangs in New York, Irish and Italian. And by 1890, the gangs in the fifth boroughs had rose so high that they had to create gun laws in the Constitution.
You said 1990s?
No, I said 1890.
1890s.
Yeah.
So
go ahead, Joe.
So with those additional laws being added on to them, subsections, they would end up being policies that would be added on to them. So even with the growing rate and the crimes, the laws that was set before that were already present in the place. So what that already said was the South, since it was still going to be in the Confederate part, where they still had the Confederate flag still flying, they wanted their own set of gun laws. They did not want to follow the same set of gun laws as everybody else, because they knew one of these days the North would try to go ahead and take all the gun rights away. So they wanted to keep that precedent in there, but nobody in the North side of the states wanted to ask why that would be there. So if we cannot do the same thing, prepared, be able to carry the same way they can in the South, where if a cop comes up to you and you're open carrying like a rifle or a sidearm, they cannot go ahead and take that weapon from you right away. They can't disarm you unless they know that you are a felon or that you committed some type of crime in the present, past, or in the future. So up north, we walk around with a rifle or we walk around with a sidearm, we definitely getting gunned down. We're definitely getting stopped at gunpoint, and we're definitely getting put in a car. It don't matter if we're not a felon or not. We can't get that. We can't get the same treatment like everybody else. So when it
Right
comes to all
along.
the extra laws going into place, that's later on down the road, they already knew that would go ahead and happen as well, because they always said that like the North is the real part of the land of the free, and everybody was coming there. So when all the extra people coming in, they already knew the extra violence would come, because the people that first came over anyway are criminals as well. So they knew the next set of people that would be coming over and coming over and coming over generations later would still be criminals as well. They would be
Right
sliding in
on.
with the regular citizens.
Right on. And so this is why I have a big problem with Europeans saying that we were the first violent ones. No, I can remember. I can remember my grandpa used to be saying that New York was crowded before blacks even got to there with Europeans who, if you went into the wrong borough, you could get your lights turned off just for being over there, because it was dirty, gritty, grimy. Even worse than
But we're not even the
Europe.
ones that created guns, though. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand how white people can say that about us when they're the ones that made the shit. They're the ones that
Right.
brought that to
It was
everybody's
being
face.
bro. When we was being violent, right, and we was having gangs, it wasn't even on the scale as them. Like, let's not forget. They had somebody named Simbuck, and Simbuck, he was the main reason why New York was in the Civil War. Now, Simbuck, he was a paid politician, but he also liked to, exclusively date whores and, pay them to, lay with him and,
A lot of them. A lot of them
things
did
of
that.
that nature. And,
But back
he
then,
liked to,
there was a
he
time where
liked
the
to
mob had a
flog,
lot to
he
do with the
liked to
government too.
flog, rival gang members and,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
disrespect
did a lot
them.
of dirty things back then, bro. They were even well, I mean,
So,
they're even dirtier now, but back then it was a little more gangster. Like we got to remember, like the math. I
bro,
mean, the
bro,
math,
bro, they, bro,
the
the
Haffa and all
Irish
that.
was
Shit.
so
The
violent.
mob
They
was a
used to
part of
cut
that
out,
government,
bro. The
and they were
Irish
doing
was so
the
cutthroat.
Irish too, though. The Irish too,
Bro,
though.
the
They was a
Irish
part
was
of it
so
too. That's
cutthroat. They
Hoffa.
they ran, they burnt down, the voting building.
Yeah,
Um,
a lot of them was dealing with prostitutes. They was dealing with guns. They was dealing with drugs. At a time that it wasn't always about drugs until they wanted to bring the government started bringing drugs over here, because you know the mob, not all of the mob, but a lot of the mob, they were against selling drugs, but then you know that got knocked out of the frame. But but there was a time where they had morals against it. But it was so big. Like black people didn't have nothing to do with any of that. But then black people started getting stronger though. You know what I mean? And then started taking over, and we did what we did or whatever. But a lot of the violence and the killing and murder and all of that was behind white people. How can if we want to do the whole history, Europeans, white people, but Americans too though, Americans as well, the Europeans, yeah. But they the ones that like,
American
it goes back,
on
but it
European
always
violence.
been
Do you want to
that
know
way.
what's the difference between early generation European and an early generation American? They both hated niggas, and they both hated the Irish. Every German person
The
hated
Irish,
the Irish.
the Irish, yeah,
Every
they had a lot of hate.
Albanian person
They had a lot of
hated
hate
the
against them.
Irish. Hated
Even
every
back
British
then, they,
person
you
hated
know,
the Irish.
what's that Braveheart movie? That's true. Like, you know what I mean? That like, you know what I mean? Ireland and the Scottish, like they were, you know, considered the bottom of the barrel, and they had to fight for a lot of, you know what I mean, to, you know,
Like,
for
and
what
when
they
they
had to
came
go
over
through.
here, it was
That
even
Braveheart
worse.
shit was real. Yeah, but I mean, not exactly. You know, they had their issues or whatever, but it wasn't really as bad as what the black community went through. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
white
no!
people
Oh
definitely,
no! 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 If
you
you
know,
read, oh no!
accepted
No!
them
No! No!
more.
No! 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 Being, oh no! 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 That's for being Irish and being in the gang. You know, like that was a death sentence. And let's not forget, blacks didn't fully esquire into New York until the
Oh, well, yeah, you're
until
talking
the
about
later part of the
gangs, but
20th century.
outside of that, you're just talking about the gangs and like the streets and like when it came to like power. But they still were working with each other. They wasn't like, yeah, Toby, I understand what you're saying, but that is nothing compared to what black people went through. You understand what I'm saying? Like that was gang shit, money shit, Italian shit, like mafia shit. You know what I mean? But they were all still accepted. They were around each other, living around each other. They was, you know, able to be neighbors with each other, able to go in the same stores. You know what I mean? Able to work in the
Right,
same
and black people
jobs and
were
all that.
able to
Like
do that,
black
and
people
once
wasn't
upon a
around
time
for
too.
all of that, huh?
I said black people once upon a time when we had moves, and we won't just gun ho ready to gun out on people down. You know,
Right. Because at the time it
we
wasn't
had
like that.
stores.
That's a fact.
We had the little black Africans with the gold resources, and we
Right,
had private airplanes, and you know mansions of the sort.
right. Yeah, it was, you know, definitely a myth that black
And
people
from
was always poor and didn't have anything. That is
All right,
the
right.
myth of
And
all
from the
myths.
South, man,
Uh,
man, man. I know my grandparents, like they was grateful, like they was grateful, cause even the ones who were rich remember the days where like they ain't had shit. Remember the days where they were slaves. So the ones who were rich, they were grateful. They were more grateful than the peasant, cause the peasant had freedom. They had freedom to do what they wanted. Most blacks coming into the 1900s were sons and daughters of former slaves or aunts of former slaves, or indicted into that life of treacherous debt. Um, and I see it like it really breaks my heart to see them people go through that. To see that our people had to go through that.
yeah, yeah, that was definitely uncalled for, and it definitely shows you where a lot of white people's minds was at, and that's why I did what I did with Doc Simony, because a lot of white people still feel that same way. They still sit in their houses. They might not say it to a black person, but they still using that word nigga, and their children is hearing it, and that's how it's going to keep on staying that way, because there's a lot of white people that still feel the same way about black people. They just can't. They can't feel the need to, know that we're the same. There's nothing different between us but the the skin tone. That's it. What the fuck is you doing? So
hey man, bro, I was just laughing, bro, because the white motherfucker had called me like he had called me the high art, and like at first I was slowing back because I was 9 years old. I never been called this word before. So like my
he called you what? What did he call you?
He called me the hard art. It was a white man.
It was an older white man?
Yeah.
And you was 9 and he called you that? You were 9 years old?
Yeah.
What the fuck? But hold on. What? I don't understand. What did he call you?
Like nigga.
What state you live in?
He live in VA.
That tells you all right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You live in Virginia?
But like I had never heard that word before, so or even called that, so like but in my mind, like I knew that it was
what's
racist.
really racist though was Florida, man. That's where all the plantations was at. That's where, Florida was where it really all started.
No. Not really the plantation.
I know they're all over, but Florida is the biggest. They have the most plantations. I think, in the South. It was in Florida.
You gotta remember, Georgia.
No, they was all over. Yeah, Georgia, even VA.
Georgia. Yeah. I think Georgia had more people over there than down Florida, because Georgia got a connection where they can have the tobacco, the cotton, and a couple other things over there.
Well, yeah.
And you still had some adjacent white service over there too.
When I was in Florida, though, the only reason why is because I know Florida is a bigger state, but I remember being down there, and like me and my nigga that was down there with, and he was showing me all these spots, and then I heard from a lot of people that was down there, I mean, they was telling me like, yeah, like this is where the most plantations is at anyway, like, what I mean, because it's like so big out there, and it's just the South, period. And these people, they just know, the South, they know their history. Like, what I mean? Like they was telling me and my cousins that lived down there, that moved out there, what I mean? Even though they knew before me, but they was telling me all that shit, bro. For real, man. Like they was telling me like some crazy stories of places that are still up. You know what I mean? And they still have it looking the same way that it looked like back in the 40s and shit. Like it's crazy, bro. Just like open fields looking crazy, like the same trees are still there. They're fucking where people got hung or shot up at. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just like, that's crazy, bro. Just thinking about that.
Well, like,
but Georgia too, though.
Think about this. When the U.S. Army had trains running into the Wild West, it was a lot of Indians and Mexicans who got hung for many things, such as taking a horse, or taking the sip out of a well when you were not supposed to, or getting whipped for not converting to Christianity, and certain things like this even turn some people against America. And again, the Spanish and American Civil War would take place over several years, but in the Wild West, these atrocities would not go unaccounted for. It was a lot of Americans that got their shit pushed back as well, and there was a lot of U.S. Marshals they should blow back as well for trying to stop it, or for trying to be a criminal and a reaper and justice of the law, because you can't be a parasite and a fixer of the parasite as well.
Just thinking about all of this shit, bro, it's just sometimes it gives me a fucking like a headache, like how angry it makes me, bro. Like just like
Not
that
really,
shit is
bro.
just
Because
that shit is crazy, bro.
bro, in the Wild West, anything could happen to you. You could get aged by a prostitute. So there was brothels all over, from Arkansas to Wyoming. And
To
there
where?
was
You broke
crimes.
up a little bit at the end. The Arkansas to where?
To Arkansas to Wyoming. So there were crimes, and criminals was get staged. And the U.S. Marshals sometimes were the criminals. So in a lot of these times, like you would have somebody rob a bank, and if the law terrorists didn't think that it was impugning them to go out and find them, then they wouldn't.
I
But
couldn't hear the
actually,
last
if
thing you
some
said. That's
boy stealing, then they would hang him the next day.
yeah, Toby. You're like going in and out a little bit. You heard?
Yeah. What about this?
Like,
Right there.
huh? Hold on, Toby. What you just it went out a little bit. Like I heard like the first couple things you said, but Sage, what's the third one? And then did we just do the third one? Nah, we did the second one. What's the
Yeah, it was
third
the second one. Third one is no soldier in time of peace shall be courted in a private citizen's home without consent.
Now, all right. So no soldier should be courted. I'm trying to think like so like what would that be like?
No
dealing with
soldier
like
should
a
be allowed in nobody's house.
yeah, like dealing with what should we call it? Like martial law tactics or something like that. Like a martial law.
So no police officer, no
Okay.
military person, nobody
Right.
with a badge or authority is not allowed to step in someone's house
Just
without
step
proper
inside.
paperwork. Yep, you gotta
All
have the
right, with
proper
the
paperwork.
warrant and shit. Got you.
Your
Okay.
PERS, or
All right,
unless
so
it's a
that's the
state of
warrant
an
situation.
emergency.
Right, if the martial law situation happens, because then we don't have our rights at all.
Not even martial law. Say if it's like a hostage situation, or say they was chasing somebody and they ran into the house, then they can run into the house. Say
they can come in after
you. Yeah, say if they hear somebody screaming, they're allowed to come in there as well.
Right. That would be their purpose. That would be their yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they say a lot too. When they
and they still go against that. Police go against that, bro. Police be coming up in motherfuckers' houses without the shit. And some people are so afraid to even try to fight them on that for doing that. You know what I mean? Some people aren't though. I know I wouldn't be. But some people are. Because if a cop is doing that, then that means that a lot of these cops are dirty. You know what I mean? And that just shows you what kind of police station or precincts that you're dealing with that's in your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because he's not the only cop that's doing it, you know? And they come in tribes. Hey, yo, Toby, it's all good. We're going to end it now, Toby. We're going to end it now anyway. I just want J World to finish, and then I want Sage to talk about that, and then we're going to end it. But my bad, J World, what you saying?
Are you good? They also know if you don't use your rights, and if they know that you don't know your rights, then they'll just keep violating them. They'll just keep doing what they're doing. So if they know that you can't step inside the house without the proper paperwork or without the like the emergencies that take place, then they're just gonna just keep doing it. Or any other of the amendments on the list, they'll just keep doing it if you don't know it or if you don't use it. So if you don't abuse it, they'll keep abusing you.
Right. That's how they do. And that's just like with anything, bro. If you're not hip to it, if you're somebody that don't stand for that, what's that thing? What's that saying? If you fall for anything, you don't stand for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, if you fall for anything, you don't stand for nothing. It's sort of like that. Like people could just walk all over you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Why wouldn't the cops not do that? A person that has a badge that feels, because that's what they feel. They feel as though they have that power to just do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? And they really do when it comes to the black community, because it's very overlooked, a lot of things that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like this Mr. Capone guy is just out of control. But like, just like what Toby said, there's that you can have a black person that gets charged with the same thing that the white person gets charged with, and the black person will get fried and the white person doesn't really get, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that against all white people. That's just how our system works, because there's plenty of black people that work in the system that are still allowing this to happen. Nobody wants to try to step up and try to say anything about it. You know what I mean? Or try to fix it. They just want to work in it and just keep on allowing. You know what I mean? And that's fucked up. Like, we got to start somewhere. If people that's from our community, Latino or black, can get up in there and try to fix it. And there's a lot of white people. There's a lot of good white people out there. I met them. I know them that really sincerely don't like the way that the black community gets treated. You know what I mean? And they'll rock out for that. They're around more black people than white. J World, I know you know some. Sage, you probably know some. They're out there. You know what I mean? It's just that the system is built for the white community. It's not built for us. It's just not. That's why I want to try this out. And I don't, and Aziz, he's going to be up here with us and help us out, because Aziz is for this movement. And anybody who is white, right? If you are not a racist, and I know that you're official, you can come up here and be a part of this. I don't want people thinking that I'm racist and I'm doing this, but hey, man, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, then I guess that a part of you is racist. Right. Because if you're a white person and you hear what we're talking about up here, it is not against a white person that is racist. When we have to say white people when it comes to the system, because it is white. Did most of you white people not hear that the Constitution itself, those white people from back then, they're saying that we're not the same as you. We're 3/5 and you're 5/5, like that. Wow. You know what I mean? Just think about that, right? So when it comes to what I'm doing up here, it's not just all black people I want up here. I want Latino people up here, and I want white people up here to believe that this is wrong. This was not designed for us. So why did they bring black people over here anyway? To slave us? They thought that was going to be, those white people really thought that they was going to have black people do that for the rest of life. That's what they thought, right? And still, even after that, it's still pretty much the same shit. It's still the same shit. We just got a little bit more different of the, when it comes to our rights. And still really don't got no fucking rights. So we got to start somewhere. We got to start somewhere, man. Why not start here with what I'm doing? So, Toby, I want you to look more into that, and we're going to talk about that up here together. Now, I mean, when we do this, the what's it called with the Facebook.
Yo, you already know.
Yeah, I know Mr. Capone. This Mr. Capone guy. I haven't been paying attention, but this guy is just. It says I have 19 comments. Oh, all right, I gotta go up. All right, so this guy said, I'm back. Let me roll this blunt. And that's when I thought he was gonna come back. I'm done. Let's go. Why you ask Y&D for a cash app? That's Stitches. What? When did I ask him for a cash app? The only thing I do is put my cash app up. I never ask anybody for a cash app.
And you don't leave it. And you don't leave it up like other sites.
Exactly. I just say, yo, man, look, man, do you guys want to da-da-da? And that's it. If you guys don't want to leave no money, hey, man, you know, people actually do leave money, and that's what's up, man. But that money is still in that same sneaker box. Like, it never got touched. I work. I make my own money. I'm not trying to steal from the people that support me. And the money that I got, it's not like what the fuck? It's not a lot of money.
To be honest,
you know what I'm saying?
To be honest, you don't even have to explain that shit like that.
Yeah,
you don't have to explain
it. But they're making it seem like I'm making thousands of dollars.
But you got to remember, these are trolls. Like,
some weird people, bro.
First of all, nigga, worry about your own fucking pockets.
Exactly.
Worry about another nigga's pockets. They ain't teach you that.
Look at this guy. He said the scenario's coming for you. Let me on the panel, Bendo. And that is all blue circles. Dose, you playing a very dangerous game. All right, I'm playing. Hey, yo, Mr. Capone E. I want to make it more dangerous. Let me put my penis in your mom's mouth. Right? Did that make it a little more dangerous? Now he says, the homie's coming for you. Be on the lookout tomorrow. You know how many times I heard that? Okay. I'm going to tell you all the places I'm going to be. I'm going to the dentist. My dentist is in Marlton. Right? All right. So you'll see, you can find me out there. Marlton, New Jersey. Right? Then I'm coming back to where I live in Barrington. Right? Then after that, I'm going to go near Camden. I'm going to be back and forth from a place called Audubon and Camden. All right. So you'll be able to find me. You'll see me anywhere out there. Please come. I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you to come. All right. Now he's saying no white God is my scenario, homie. Now he's saying, homie, again, drop your Instagram. My Instagram is French_dose. Mr. Capone, I know you're still here. It's French_dose. Now he said, the homies are going to pay you a visit tomorrow at your house. None of y'all know where I live at. All right, Jay. All right. No, that's you, Jay World. Said no white guy. Just come in on your regular profile. Yeah, I think that is no white guy, bro. You heard Jay World? I think that is no white guy. Then he said, this ain't no white guy. I'm cool with him. Okay. Now Jay World said, show your face so you can speak. And then he said, you dumbass, it's 5/5. He said, yo, dumbass, it's 5/5. Oh my God. All right, so if it's you, Mr. Capone, since you said it's 5/5, right? All right, show yourself. Show yourself, Mr. Capone. I still feel the same. I want to put my penis inside of your wife's mouth. You live in Connecticut, right? You're not far. 5/5. Can I put it inside of your wife's butt now that you guys are going to get a divorce? 5/5. You lanky and weak, bro. I don't give a fuck how tall you is. I know I could beat you in a fight. I know I can, bro. You just look weak. Your shoulders, everything looks weak. You don't have it don't look like you got no strength, bro. You look weak. You got like your chest sags and all that. I might be fat, but at least my shit's solid. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you hit me, you punching brick, nigga. Cause I work out. I just happen to put on a little gut. That's all. But I promise you, I'll beat you the fuck up. I know I would. Please just come down here, 5/5. That's all you gotta do. Let's just get it over with, man. You did the prank phone call and shit. Your wife told you to do that, right? Then you wanted to do that. You wanted to do the fake shit, act like I was calling you. Now you beefing with your wife. Your wife was sucking another man's dick, right? Your wife was getting her ass bust by another man. You can't handle it. Okay, now whatever. Now come down here. I told you to suck. I invited you to the prank stand. You said that I better watch myself when you see me, you're going to kill me, you're going to shoot me. And then you told me I better call the cops and all this weird shit. Come on, 5'5". You just said it was you. Turn your camera on, bro. Why you don't want to? Why you don't? All right, if it's really you, 5'5", how come you don't want to put your camera on? You would always come. You used to call me 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. You would call me every day. Yo, what's up, Dose? We doing a live today? What's the topic today, Dose? Yo, what up, D? Yo, drop the link. Now he's gonna go away. What a fraud, man. I'm gonna go outside comfortable, bro. I'm gonna go outside very comfortable, right? And I'm gonna make videos while I'm outside for a while. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show where I'm at and all that. I hope you pull up, 5'5". I really do. I want you to find out what's gonna happen to you when you come down here. I really want you to come. But all right. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So Toby, I mean, just do the Mark Zuckerberg. We're gonna handle that tomorrow, and then we're gonna finish off of this. I want to talk more about the gun law situation, though. You know what I mean, and show how fake they are with the statistics and how. And it's not just the government; it's a lot of white people that live in the same neighborhoods that we live in, or outside of the hood areas. You know what I mean? That have nothing to do with the government, just regular civilians, to try to make it seem like the black community is the cause of all this violence when that's just not true, right? Also, if anybody can find out and remember the white kid, the young white kid that was 12 years old that did the shooting in that protest and he shot those 2 white dudes and killed them, I want to know what happened to him. I'm pretty sure, like, I never heard. Huh?
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse.
That's his name, right?
He's sitting home comfortable right now.
So he never got no fucking prison time for killing those white dudes?
Nah, he's out on bail. They posted $1 million bail.
Oh, all right. So
remember the actor?
Way,
you guys remember the actor from Silver Spoons? Ricky Schroeder? That old show? Yeah, he was part of that. Helping them get released.
Oh, for real? So they were against the fact that he shot white people dead. 2 white teens dead.
Yep.
Wow.
They said he was.
He put on his camera and he put up a C. Wow, this dude is
they started saying he was a patriot, all type of shit.
Yeah, I remember that shit. They were saying he's a patriot. The cops was all, but still at the end of the day, that little kid came out there with a gun and shot at people that was protesting, right? That didn't have nothing to do with anything. They wasn't hurting nothing. They wasn't doing anything wrong, though. But that kid, it was a troubled kid. I heard that. I heard that he was a person that would beat people up in school or pick on people in school. I heard he did juvenile time already.
They say he even bought the gun with that stimulus money.
Right, exactly. And he's a patriot. So that's our country, people. JP Gunner. He tried to say he was a patriot as well. What you gonna say, Jay? What?
He dressed an American flag, and then also him and somebody else had jumped a girl. So
yeah, that's what I heard. That's what it was. He beat up a girl, and they jumped a girl.
It's all recorded. It's out here on the internet.
But he's a patriot.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Now, Hassan Campbell, when he was talking about this, I don't know if y'all remember this when I did this live. I did a regular video. He said that he shot people out there and he hoped that it was a nigga. Y'all remember that, right? He said that he hoped that white boy killed some black people out there. And he didn't even know what it was because at first nobody really knew who he shot right away, right? That's what Hassan Campbell said. He said that he hoped that white boy went out there and shot up some black folk. This is our world, America. These are the people that we are supposed to support. It's sad, man.
Hey, man, D Fresh asked you a nice question.
What did he say? Let me see. Dose, do you believe all races need to come together? Yeah, but this is the thing though. It's going to take a very long time because it's still now, you know, in the process of us coming together. You know, there's a lot of white people that are definitely trustworthy to the Black community and the Latino community. There's a lot of Latinos that are trustworthy to the Black community and us as well, you know, on their side to a certain extent, right? But the only way, but it's just a fact, the only way that this world will ever have peace is if we all come together and actually look past color. That's going to take a lifetime, though. You know what I mean? But that's why I always say we got to start somewhere. Somebody has to start leading by example, especially on these platforms, because that's all it is hate on these platforms. And a lot of the people that are on these platforms that have black platforms are Black people that are hating their own people. And it's just fucking crazy. So everywhere, and this world is too big, you know what I mean? And everywhere you go, it's just always some fuck shit that's leading to a race war. You know what I mean? So now, all right, so now we have Beanie Siegel, we had Joe Buttons, we had Lloyd Banks, and now we got Beanie Siegel. My guy French, when I was in the hospital, I would be watching you a lot. Keep up the good content, my guy. I don't know if you're telling the truth. You know what I mean? But you got a picture of Beanie Siegel. Yo, thank you for the support, buddy. Beans. I actually met Beanie Siegel. You know what I mean? I actually spoke with him. You know? I know that that's not Beanie Siegel. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I never met Lloyd Banks. I never met Joe Buttons. But I met Beanie Siegel. You know what I mean? I actually gambled with him.
Nah,
so, you know, it's all
CEO of Def Jam.
Oh, yeah. And the CEO of Def Jam. So that's we got a lot of motherfuckers coming through here that showing love to French. Oh man, that shit was funny as hell. I was like, we had Lloyd Banks, and then Sage put the gunshots on. That shit was funny as hell. But and Diamond, before we get out of here, and Diamond, look, I want to do some content with you about Nature Boy because you know a lot about Nature Boy. I'm not saying you know a lot, but you know enough. You know what I mean? I'm going to DM you later and we'll talk about that. But you as a woman, and hopefully we can get Babylon up here too. I know Babylon's going through some things. You know what I mean? We don't got to, go into details, but she's going through a little something right now. And, but hopefully, she'll be able to come up here for the future of that content. But I want some women's perspective on what they feel about this Nature Boy and what he's doing and how he's manipulating women. And what did you say it was again, J World, when he was dipping them in the water?
The rebirth.
The rebirth. That shit. So unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro.
Somebody said something about he was in Hawaii or some shit.
Yeah, he was in Hawaii. And but they took him out of there.
They ran him out of there.
Nah, he just went back to Hawaii. They just went back to Hawaii.
But he's back in there though. Okay. Wow.
I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check all that shit out.
Yeah, Hawaii.
Yeah, that's how I want to look into that.
So he gonna be good there.
And he's doing and people are really following him. People are really, but you know that what happened. There's a lot of weak-minded people out there. There's a lot of sick and twisted people out there, and there's no saving them. They fucked up in the head. But why would you want to engage in that? Why would you want to, try to, like take over corrupt these people's minds to get them to do and what's the meaning behind it? Like, are you trying to, get these people to do things for you that, that's sick and nasty? Like it might be dealing with children, or it might even lead to, killing. You know what I mean? When people do that, bro, you can control these people's minds and get them to do things for you. We already seen it happen more than once. You know what I mean? We've seen this stuff before. Mm-hmm. Charles Manson is a great example.
Cult
you know,
leaders.
Facts.
these motherfuckers is crazy, man. And you know, it's very possible. Very possible.
I'm looking at that private chat too. Homie's
Let me see.
bugging. This shit funny.
Yeah, that's all they do is talk, man. This shit is just this shit is just like getting like
see that
out of
shit, Jay?
control. Grizzly Moolah
I'm
told me
looking
to
at
do it. Look, Grizzly Moolah told me to do it. It was me who did the prank call. You happy now, nigga? My wife eats my ass. You wish your BM did. He said,
Yo,
Dose,
what the fuck?
Dose, we will take down your channel.
You want to know something?
Molly are besties.
Just by those comments right there.
That's the
Look
white
at it. He
guy,
said,
yo.
he said,
the
he.
white
I know.
guy.
I could tell. He's saying Lazo fucked your baby moms. It's no white guy, dummy. First he said it's 5/5, dummy. Now he's saying it's no white guy, dummy. No white guy. Are you mad that them white boys chase you out of there? Did you want to be white? Is that what it was? Because you sound like a white boy, right? We already on to you, bro. You sound like you white. You know that. Doc Simony is better than you.
Nah, that's some that's one of your main trolls right there.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
It's none of the above.
Yeah, it might not even be no white guy, but the things are true about no white guy. No white guy. Them white boys chased him out of there, and he got mad, bro.
I could guarantee you that's probably one of the other ones that you told me about. Not none of those guys.
Yeah, it's probably it's either Kabali or it's it could be no white guy though. But no white guy still hits my DMs and says, you know, and is still trying to be cool with me. So it's probably not him.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying.
I still don't fuck with no white guy though. But still,
that right there gotta be.
It might be McLovin, it might be the Truth Radio, or it might be Tyree Sneed.
Yes,
I think it's Tyree Sneed. Tyree Sneed is mad that all the people he talks about, none of us watch him. We don't know who he is. We don't never acknowledge him. You know what I mean? But he watches us. He watches all of us. But nobody gives two fucks about that dude. They like the fake Tyree Sneed more than him,
he's
the
just
fake
dropping
Tyree
name
Sneed
dropping
don't even
all
get
type
love.
of goofy shit now.
Like the fake Tyree Sneed is
a goofy boy.
Is like 10 times better than him, but it still could be him. That's the people I was telling you about, Sage. They're the main ones, though. They're the main ones. The McLovin and the other guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Niggas ain't got no life.
Yo, bro, ask J World.
Just let him up real fast.
They've been doing this, They've been doing this for like 8 months straight, bro. They still troll me. 8 months straight, they've been trolling me nonstop. The McLovin dude, the Truth Radio, Tyree Sneed. All of them, bro. Everybody over there.
They got a poster of you in their crib that they jack off to.
I would say the same thing, bro. Like these motherfuckers
I ain't never seen no shit
me.
like this.
Bro, they wake up in the morning. That's why I knew to do that. That's why I knew to attack those white dudes over there, because they ain't got no life. I would see what they would do to that other Tyree Sneed dude, right? So they thought they was like, oh, we're gonna do the same thing to him, what we did. But they thought like they was gonna be able to have a bunch of people just shit on me all the time, and you know everybody would shit on me, but they was wrong. Like I got a following, I got supporters, I got people to rock with me, I got a channel, because I'm not nothing like y'all people over there. Y'all some weird, racist, drug addict weirdos. These people got nowhere. 10, 15 years, Tyree Sneed has been making videos and nobody supports him. And 10, 15 years, there's like 3 different people. Dr. Computer Shop, he's one of them, where they just set up his videos and they make fun of him. The whole entire live that he makes, and people actually watch it and enjoy it. But some of them don't get that many views. But Dr. Computer Shop, he's somebody that can get views. You know what I mean? He can draw the crowd and get people to watch, you know what I mean? And there's some other girl, I forget her name, like some drug addict looking chick. But and then the Tyree Sneed, the fake Tyree Sneed. But he doesn't really, like, he's like the bottom of the barrel. Don't nobody really watch him. But he claims he makes $1 million off of music, and you know what I mean? He's just some hillbilly white boy that looks like a cokehead. You know what I mean? He looks like Doc Simony. He looks exactly like Doc Simony. Same, but just short. That's it. You know what I mean? But I knew, and I got all of that traffic, but a lot of those people over there support me too. They like my shit. Like Dr. Computer Shop, he likes my shit. Some dude, Kenny P, he fucks with me. There's a couple of other names I can't really remember. You know what I mean? But they come over here and they fuck with me though. You know what I mean? They'll leave their comments. They'll be like, yo, great show, shit like that. You know?
Right.
But you know, the rest of them though, I just meant for, you know, them to, I knew it was going to happen, and they still come over here and they hate it, bro. It kills them that they see what I got going on over here, because they was hoping that I was going to be like the Tyree Sneed dude. Just because I lied. I was like, yeah, yo, Tyree, I support you, because Tyree Sneed really supported me. He wanted me to be a part of his team or some shit, right? So I'm looking at this motherfucker. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this motherfucker look like a meth head and shit. Like, I can't, like, you expect me to rock with you, bro? Hell no. So when he first emailed me, he just told me to look at his shit. So I started watching him and I started studying what was going on, right? So I seen that everybody was making videos about him and doing whatever, right? So I was like, all right, well, look, I'm going to act like I'm cool with this nigga. Do a video with him. All these people are telling me, yo, don't be cool with him. Yo, it seems like your videos are cool. Like, you shouldn't fuck with him. Like, they all liked me. Even the Tyree Sneed that talks shit now about me, he liked me first. Like, you know what I mean? Right. That's how come I know, like, he's a bitch nigga. Like, he's a weird white dude that's just mad. You know what I mean?
Yo,
but
I'm gonna give them what they want. You heard those? Give me 1 second.
Hey, hold on. Let me finish the story though. So look, so I was on the panel, right? I'm like, yo, man, don't worry, I got you, bro. We gonna team up. We gonna come after all of them, bro. I got you, man. You seem solid, this and that. And he was like, yo, I'm enjoying this interview. See, I got French Dose with me now, this and that. So then the next day they was like, oh, okay, you don't want to listen to us. So they started trolling me, right? So then I made a video. I was like the real Tyree Sneed and the fake Tyree Sneed. I just started talking hella shit. They got so mad, bro. They will never stop watching. They're always going to be over here. They're never, like, I could be on YouTube for 20 years straight. They are going to keep watching. Like, for 10 to 15 years, they've been doing that shit to that white dude. They're going to do the same shit over here. Same shit, bro. They got no other choice. It's like an addiction to them or something. But hold on, what's that? Oh, okay. Boom, there we go. Holla! All right, so this right here is the back chat. And this is what Mr. Capone said. Mr. Capone said that he was 5'5", and said, and so he's making it seem like he's 5'5". He said, it was me who did the prank call. You happy now, nigga? And then he said, Grizzly Moolah told me to do it. Doximity is better than you. I had to leave out of town, dummy. I didn't even call the cops. Now he's saying, it's Bionic Steve. You will never survive in UK. Stitches, JB Gunner, dumbass. I don't know what that one meant. Y&D uncle at JB Gunner. I don't know what that means. No batteries is Roctimus King, you idiot. Why are you saying that? Because I put a fat gay Puerto Rican dude. So since he looks fat and Puerto Rican, that makes him like, come on, man. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Like, these people are weird, man. What else did he say? What's that? That was the last one?
Yeah, that was the last one. But
all right, so
from now on,
who is Mr. Capone?
We're gonna make y'all famous. We're gonna put that shit up here, man.
Every time. We're gonna expose everything y'all weirdos say, right? Since we're gonna let the people know that watches this, what you guys say. You guys are scared to show it in the regular chat. You're scared to put your camera on and say it up here on the screen. Like,
see, they thought they were safe. You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't do this. But
we got y'all. So keep on coming through. Now I mean, we gonna hold it down. Damn. All right. So we almost been on here for 3 hours. All right. All right. Hold on. Let's see who this is. All right. So Mr. Capone, are you ready to put your camera on and show your face? We're getting ready to end things right now. You can change that. You can bring more content to my channel. You know you want to. Don't be a scared little bitch. Just put your camera on. And I seen your skin when you did that. You're just a little bit darker than me. So you're not 5'5". So I wonder who you are. You're not gonna do that, huh? All right, so you're just scared. We get it. And I know you just made this channel because I can see why you put yourself as Mr. Capone, because I'll be calling knowledge is key 252. I'll call him Capone because that's what we would call him in the street. You know what I mean? But now that's his name. So, you know, that's his YouTube name. And even though he a fuck nigga and he did some fake shit, I still, you know, try to, you know what I mean, look out for him on the fact of what happened on Grizzly's panel with Doc Simony. But he's so much of a coward nigga that needs to be accepted on here because I mean, don't nobody really fuck with Knowledge. So nobody fuck with Capone. He fucked himself with that. Everybody sees that he did some fake shit. Everybody sees that it ain't real about the shit with me and Megan and him trying to make me look like a pedophile and all that. And everybody sees that it's true what I said. Because he came up here, he admitted the fact that me and him did some dirt together and I never snitched and I didn't give up his name. So that shows me as a solid person, right? And he did what he did. He had no reason to do any of the things that he did, right? And I always said on here, Capone, don't make me tell the people about you, bro. I will let these people know who you really are. You are not a person that makes money. Not at all. You are a person that steals out of cars, and I still believe you do that. That house that you live in is not your house. I saw the video that you posted on Instagram, how you were telling your wife that you were tired of paying rent for this room. That same kitchen, nigga. You can't lie to French toast. And you took that video down after I said it on here. How come that video doesn't exist anymore on your Instagram? That's not your house, nigga. You're renting it, the attic. That's the room that you're renting. Like, that's where you sleep. You, your wife, and your kids. You're right in that room. All right, so Mr. Capone just really doesn't have no life. He's just going to keep on coming in the backstage or whatever. All right, so we're going to end things there. I want to say salute to the chat. Salute to the wrenches. Salute to all the supporters. Salute to Toby, J World, and Sage.
Yo, salute everybody. Salute to the chat. You know the vibes. We in the lab.
Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Also, if you a gun owner in the north or the south, please pull up tomorrow just to give an example of something.
Yes. Yeah, that would be good because I want to speak more about that. This is what I want tomorrow. I want to focus on 1, 2, and 3, right? But the main one I want to focus on is the gun law situation. So just like what J World said, if you're somebody in the chat that does, or anybody that comes through and watch that plays the background, it's much appreciated if you came. Yo, Cuzzo, what's up, cousin? It's much appreciated if you come up here respectfully and just, you know what I mean, be a part of the chat, man. Let's do some real shit. Let's get tired of, let's all like try to stop doing the fake shit, man. And let's be a part of something real. You know what I'm saying? And Diamond, I'm going to talk to you more about that. All right? I'm going to look at that in a minute. What's the name? I got you, bro. But look, do you guys have anything else you want to say, though? Is there anything else?
Nah, you know, same shit, man. Yo, wear your mask. The freaking coronavirus is resurging again. You know what I'm saying? Wash your hands, wash your ass. Take care of yourself and each other. You got older people that live with you that you take care of. Think about them. Don't think about yourselves. You know what I mean? That's it.
Hey,
all right, everybody.
I got one more thing. Hey, man, I feel flattered. Somebody made an IG page for me. If that's you with the IG page, come holla at me. Just ping your location. I come up to you.
Hold on. So I did see that you had a Instagram. So that's not you?
Oh no. I got my IG page, but somebody made an IG page saying they with the shits. What's up, J World? It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't say nothing else.
Was it a chick like trying to holler at you, or was it like beef?
No. Somebody made the page. You know, they followed me, so I followed them back, but they ain't say nothing else. So I'm trying to see what's up. I don't care which way it's gonna go.
No, I feel you, bro. Just make sure that you know exactly more than what you know right now. You feel me?
Hey
But
man, they want to crash out, they can crash out.
But yo, man, at J World, look too, man. Me and you was close, man. So the next time, like if I go into PA and if you're around and available, now I mean, we could do a video or something and talk more about it, like in person and all that, like the Constitution and you know what I mean, and just show the outside, like if we outside, like where you at? Well, we'll talk.
Yeah,
Subscribe. Follow my Instagram. And we'll talk more about that. We don't got to give out exact locations. I mean, we could do that in the background and then do it on the you know what I mean, on the camera. Because I'll be in the hood, I'm always out there. If I ain't out West Philly, I'm out north. Or if I'm out south, I'm probably, you know what I mean, just out there chilling like on South Street or something. You know what I mean? But like if I'm out Philly like chilling in the hood, it's either like West Philly or I'm out north. That's like where all my family.
Shit, I'm out north.
Oh, you out? Oh, all right. Then, hey, man. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna make it. We definitely gotta make that happen. All right. So and step 1 too, man. I want to get up with step 1 too, man. Maybe we might be able to make a thing of that, man. We could all link up. Might even be able to link up on South Street somewhere. Now I mean, go eat somewhere and do a video and shit. That's what I was thinking too, like with step 1. But if you want, it don't got to be like no time soon, but you know, like sometime in the future. Now I mean, we can link up and think of like some content to do just to bust it up. Now I mean, make a little video real fast, and then after that, it's whatever. Go gamble, go. You know what I mean? I like to go to what's the name? Damn, I can't believe I can't remember the fucking name. I like to go to Fat Tuesdays, but what's the other one? That Indian name. So why the fuck do I always forget the name of that? They got one in North too, but it's on South Street. Fuck, man.
You got Park.
Nah, the club bar shit. Damn.
The one I used to go to was off Spring Garden.
Starts with the one on Spring Garden.
Yeah.
It's a club and like a bar.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I think if I'm not mistaken, it's Chrome's.
Oh, Chrome. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The one I'm talking about, it's not. It's damn. Why the fuck can't I remember the name of it, man?
You know the clock bar?
Yeah. I ain't never been up in there though. I'm trying to think of the fucking name. Bars. I'm really about to put bars in Philly on South Street. This shit is crazy. I can't remember the name. And then watch, as soon as it fucking pops up, I'm gonna like want to smack shit out of myself. It'll be so easy.
You talking about the joint near the gas station?
Nah, it's right there. It's not far from Fat Tuesdays. It's right there across from that steak spot. But it's right there. Like it's not far from the Villa neither. You know what I mean? It's like right there because you know like Fat Tuesdays, and it's across the street from Fat Tuesdays, and it's up just a little bit. Like. But I'm trying to remember what direction, like, so I could tell you, like, hold on real quick. It's like a tropical name. I can't remember. And it's not Chicken Peach. JR, what's the other one that we always go to, JR? Remember when we was out there the last time when I got my sneakers from out there and we got the fiend bitch to take us up there? We all it's called I think it starts with an O. Cousin, you gotta remember, bro. Remember when we said that we was gonna go in there, But when we just left it alone because I ain't had my ID. Watch, my cousin's gonna get it, yo. I can't believe I can't remember the name. I always remember that name, yo. Philly, hold on. Philly Bars in South Street. Of course, like this phone.
Talking about down the street from Escabibbles?
Nah. I know which one you're talking about, not that one. Or that it's not that one's like kind of like on the other side though, a little bit down, like going like all the way the other direction. Hold on. Philly. Bars. On South Street. See if they'll give me a list. South Street. Damn, I forget the name. Me too, cousin. Like I don't understand why I can't remember that name, yo. They got Bob and Barcelona's Patty. Yeah, they're giving me the list. Maybe I should put bar clubs though, but they should put every bar. I can't leave without saying that name. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit, man. Hold on, let's see. Bob and Barbers. Grace. Grace. Nails. 10 Stone, the Cambridge. Coca Cabanas. Damn, why the fuck do I always forget that? I love Coca Cabanas though. JR, it's Coca Cabanas, bro. That shit is the best, bro. And they got it out north too, though. They got a Coca Cabanas out north too, JR. I forget where it's at. Or is it northeast or is it north? I think it's out in the hood. They got a Coca Cabanas out in the hood, I think. I forget though. I think, but you know what I'm talking about though, right? The Coca Cabanas. Yeah, maybe it is northeast. I could have sworn. No, it is northeast. I'm bugging. It's northeast where they got that. But they got that on South Street too. Like that's one of the best spots, bro. Word up. Like Mr. Capone. All right, so now he's Real G's TV. Right? Remember he went to Real G's TV, but it's Mr. Capone, and he put Real G's TV. Like get thirsty. All right, get a life. Maybe maybe that really is 5/5 because he doesn't have a wife anymore. You know what I mean? But still, you know, both of them were so invested in YouTube. But we're gonna get up out of here now, everybody. I figured out the bar was Coca Cabanas. If you're ever in Philly, make sure you go there. That shit is lit. A lot of the ladies, they love going up in there. That's why I like going there because they in there. You know what I mean? So everybody, have a great Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and wake up tomorrow and be blessed. Make sure you say your prayers because you don't know if you are going to wake up tomorrow. But if you do wake up in the morning, make sure that you eat your Wheaties. Make sure you eat your Raisin Brands. Make sure you eat your hot cereals. Make sure you drink some orange juice and have some fruits. You know what I mean? Get healthy. Get yourself right, man. You know what I mean? Stop waking up and worrying about me and trolling me first thing in the morning. You know what I mean? Why don't you guys just eat some breakfast? You know what I mean? Try to get it together and think about what you're going to do with your life. Like, are you going to try to make your life better? Are you going to try to go out there and find a lady friend so you can wake up in the morning next to a beautiful woman or an ugly one? You know, just try to find one. Stop worrying about me. like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Do you guys have any kind of life? You guys don't even wake up to take a shit or a piss. Wash your hands, maybe brush your teeth. Do you guys do anything before you message me? I'm saying 6 in the morning, though. Some of y'all be doing it 5 in the morning. Seriously? This shit is crazy. It's crazy. And I forgot, I blocked a lot of y'all. That's why that stopped happening. You know what I mean? And you guys moved on with life, but now that I got the new channel, a lot of these same names are coming back again. Right? You guys are that lonely. That shit is weird, man. Like, if I ever seen y'all in real life, I think I would have to stab one of y'all niggas or shoot one of y'all. Because y'all probably would really try to, you know what I mean, try to hook up with me or something. And let me know, like, yo, French, I'm really gay, bro. I just like you. I'll probably have to kill one of y'all niggas. I can really see that happening. But y'all niggas is really homos. Like, word up, man. Weird shit, man. But all right, so we gonna get up out of here, y'all. Salute, everybody. Have a great night, man. We up out of here. Salute.
Enjoy your evening.
Salute. Brim gang, whatever the case might be.
Baby.
Haircut free.
Salute the Brim.